Welcome to Pop Culture Roll Call's Special Edition, Dread Edition, I guess it would be. We're going to be playing the game Dread, which is a role-playing game, and we'll get into that. But first, who all's here? I'm producer James.
I'm producer Brian.
I'm Colin, watching as Willow, as always.
I'm Mike, playing as Xander.
And I'm Saja, playing as Buffy, as always.
I guess I'm playing as Angel, by the way. Sorry.
Welcome, the whole crew.
And I'm not playing as Giles.
No.
You should go talk to Giles, in which case I am playing as Giles.
Wait, we need to get...
And everybody else. I'm Sunnydale.
We need to convince our characters to go talk to Giles whenever the tower is as precipice as possible so we can try and kill the dungeon master.
We should also explain what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, why we're on video, why this is a special episode, why we have Jenga in front... Or, sorry... bleep that. We have this unlicensed, non-branded game.
We have small wooden blocks.
We're going to call it
Damn
Jenga.
it. No, I want to pretend we're more famous and people would sue us.
No, it's
Dread
Jenga.
Tower.
Well, you know what? We're playing
Tower.
Dread, and
Yeah,
that I
that's
will
true.
not name drop because it's a cool game.
It is a cool game.
It's essentially we're playing a role-playing game today where everybody's going to be playing their Season 2 Buffy characters. The way the game works is very simple compared to a lot of role-playing games, in which case there is no dice rolling. Nobody really has character sheets or stats or anything. Everyone is using a Jenga tower instead of rolling. So if you hear in the audio a bunch of the blocks falling, something bad's about to happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Someone's kicked out of the game, essentially.
Yeah.
If you hear the
Our
tower
building
fall.
didn't collapse.
Yeah, and if everything goes right, then we're going to have a video version of this as well.
So fingers crossed,
Yeah.
there'll be video.
We're waving regardless. We are waving at ourselves being recorded. Whether you see it or whether we're just waving at cameras for the sake of our own.
Staj is also waving at the wrong camera, but
Oh,
you're on this camera.
I did.
You know what? I want to wave at that
This
camera.
is
I'll wave it all.
All right, everyone wave at one of the cameras.
Also,
just
I'm
pick
drinking.
the wrong camera and wave at it.
Also-
I'm drinking a 10% beer, and I'm gonna be pulling Jenga bricks, so this is gonna go well.
Yeah.
I hope so. I guess we can just jump right in. I will call for pulls is what'll end up happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say pull from the tower, and then you have to pull. That's basically the rules of the game. If you are told to pull, and you find the tower is about to fall, you can say, I don't want to, and then you just aren't able to do the thing you're trying to do. Say you're trying to pick a lock or something, and you try to do it, and you're like, nah, I don't think I'm going to. That lock will be locked.
Gotcha.
Or if you're doing what I dub a saving pull, like
Love it.
a magic
Oh,
spell,
a saving throw, yeah.
saving throw in D&D, like you're trying to work against something,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want to pull, the thing will just happen.
Got
You
it.
know?
So you're trying to get-
holding onto a ledge,
Right.
and I go, all right, well, you got to pull yourself up. If you're like, oh, I don't want to, I'll go, all right, well, now you fall. Like that's,
And that's the
and
other
then
thing.
pull 4 damage.
That's the other thing about this is there's no like pluses or minuses or pulls at advantage or disadvantage. If you can pull and then put it on top, you succeed at the thing. If it falls, then you fail and something worse happens.
Would a -2 be like pulling with like 2 fingers only?
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
no, there is a level of
Closed.
difficulties. Whereas
Yeah.
if it's a particularly difficult thing, you'll have to pull twice, maybe even 3 times. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling after this beer.
I like the idea of no character sheets, too.
Yeah, it is nice. Are you, so, and just, I don't think we've said this yet, but we are playing our characters during season 2.
Yes, I want to set
Buffy.
this right before the Halloween episode because it's such a good Halloween episode. I don't want to overwrite it,
That's fair.
but I like the season. I like that part of the season, right in the beginning of 2.
I'm going to try and throw myself back into the mindset of like 5 years ago, me.
Well, it's funny. I actually asked you all like what era Buffy do you want to pull from, and it was mostly pointed at Colin.
Yeah.
How much power should Willow have?
I think...
and you picked season 2.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted Willow to be intelligent, but not magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
Good
got
spot to be.
a little bit. If you are watching the video and seeing Otacon's snacks being handed over, it's incredible.
Look, gotta keep the dog happy, okay?
We get to play with toys. Otacon gets a chew. And just because we're sitting around a table with a bunch of people and all their stuff, and they're all going to be reaching across, what if it's our turn and nothing specifically serious is happening, but the table gets jostled or it gets knocked over accidentally?
We'll rebuild.
We'll rebuild. Okay, I didn't know if there's going to be something.
We have proof of where it is.
Yeah, that's true.
So be careful. You can't just be like, whoa, whoops! Flip the table.
I'm not gonna say how it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna cheat at least once. And no one's gonna fucking find out. This is also, we should say, in celebration of our 300th episode. So this is. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for being so lovely.
Yeah, it was. You guys are so sweet.
We are 300 years old. Is that how that works?
300 weeks old.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and biggest, we would talk about it right before this, but biggest shout out to the fans who got us a cameo.
Yeah, from James Marsters.
From James Marsters doing a Spike impersonation.
Making fun of Angel.
Incredible.
Oh, so good. So quality. We'll I'll make sure to post it up just in case somebody's not in the Discord, but I'll post it up to the Facebook or something like that, so we can make sure it gets out in public in case you're not a patron, because you should definitely see it. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And James Marsters, if you're listening, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So great.
Even if you're not listening, I hope that you look up at the sky and realize we're both looking at the same star and you feel a twinkle in your heart. James?
Somewhere in the world right now, who's like, what is that?
I feel a warmth. My heart just grew 3 sizes.
And it hurts. Am I getting a soul? James Marsters says as he falls onto his kitchen
In
floor.
local news, James Marsters faints. What did we do?
Can you imagine that's local news? James Marsters faints.
Well, if he was in Chicago, people.
Yeah.
That's true. It would be.
We do have a map of Sunnydale to help us with the context.
Super helpful. I actually didn't really. This is teach me stuff. I never knew how far Xander and Willow live from each
Super
other.
close.
Right? Giles and Buffy are over here. Xander and Willow over on the west.
Sunnydale seems much smaller than I realized.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a big rectangle. At the top of the rectangle in the middle is Shady Hill. On the bottom of the rectangle is Angel's Hill Apartment. The far right is the Sunnydale High School, and the far left is the train station, Willow's house, Xander's house.
There's
I
so
honestly
many
didn't
cemeteries.
do a ton of research into the map and how accurate it is.
Oh, this could all be wrong.
I figured this was probably accurate enough.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I can't wait to go to the zoo.
I now see that it's espresso pump. I totally read that you as an I for a second. I was like, what do they have in town?
Oh.
An espresso pimp? No, it's just a pump. And way too many cemeteries.
It's called espresso.
Espresso?
Yeah, it's great coffee.
Espresso.
Cool. So
All right.
what are we up to? Let's get into the R and the P.
Well, you know
Stands
what?
for the role and the play. In case anyone was curious.
We're here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's going to be a long recording. It's going to get worse.
So it is a crisp autumn evening, not unlike it is right now. And the sun has now set, and the three of you, Buffy, Willow, and Xander, which I had to think about for a split second because I was about to say Angel, Cordelia, and Wesley. Wrong Dread game.
Yeah,
It's a
there's-
different one that'll be in 300 more episodes.
And there is an angel at the table, it's just a different one.
Yeah.
That is true. You are meeting Angel.
Wesley's being a narc somewhere.
You are all heading to the Bronze to meet Angel. The band Epperly is playing.
Okay.
Oh, great LP.
How does my hair look?
You
Are you
can
asking
tell.
in character or in real life?
I did notice
There's
that
a fine line.
I did notice that when Mike started playing Angel, my interest in Angel kind of dipped a little bit. So I think part of it is the fact that my husband plays it.
Sorry, Mike.
She's not that into me.
Yeah.
She's just not that into you.
No.
So how are we walking down? I would imagine that Willow, hands clipped behind her back, sort of swaying left and right and just kind of kicking and sort of looking up and down.
Cute sweater.
Yeah, cute, fun
Yeah.
sort of walking. It's crisp autumn, so probably an orange and black pullover sweater and maybe a skirt, but also has leggings because it's getting a little bit chilly.
Yeah, tights, boots, a leather skirt, not a super tight one's right above the knees, and maybe a black turtleneck.
We
for
gotta
Buffy.
kick. You gotta be able to kick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
I got cargo pants with more pockets than pant.
Yeah, it's good.
Just pockets and pockets.
Yeah.
And then probably a ringer tee underneath a long sleeve flannel.
I see.
Gotcha. And as we're walking on, Willow's going to be like, what's the best Halloween candy? Which one are you most excited for? I think for me, it's candy corn. Everyone gives some bad rep to candy corn, but I like the little caramel nuggets and sort of kicking my feet and walking down the street.
It's so.
Never pull because that's just a wrong statement.
You can do whatever you want, God.
Candy corn is great. In and out of character.
What?
Everyone's
Yeah.
pulling now.
Oh, wait,
I mainly said that to start this argument at the table.
Yeah.
There are 3 candy corn lovers at this table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not actually
Yeah.
the world's
My
biggest
wife
candy
is
corn.
too. It's fine.
You and me
I've
against the
accepted
world.
I've accepted it. I just let it go. I just don't buy it.
No, gross.
You show up at the bronze. You see Angel waiting for you outside.
Brooding.
Are
Yep,
you?
season
are you,
2.
Are you happy to see me? Because Buffy's really happy to see Angel. Because this is season 2. This is like
Yeah.
dating Angel.
This is right before the Halloween episode, and if you don't remember, the Halloween episode is the one where she dresses up as a lady because she thinks that's what Angel looks like.
Yes. So it's a mad crush.
Yeah.
Angel's also wearing lighter colors.
Oh.
So what? Dark gray?
Light blue.
Ooh.
In the Halloween episode, it was like I watched the Halloween episode as I was prepping, but it was a light blue button-down shirt.
How do you brood in light blue?
Well,
light
you might
blue?
not
Light-
have that.
a light
That's
blue?
up to you.
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
No, I'm good with the light blue. We can
Okay.
we can roll with that.
Is it a sweater? Is it like a vest?
Leather blazer?
I would think it's like a light. I don't remember the Halloween episode.
It's a button-up. Well, he didn't watch all the.
Yeah. But yeah, I think he still has like a dark coat over it though. If it's a crisp fall day.
Leather.
Crisp.
I think it's like a leather, like a blazer.
Overcoat.
No,
Yeah.
short blazer.
Okay.
Did
Sure.
Angel call us here, or were we planning to
was
meet
just
here
plans
previous?
to-
Oh, okay, planned to meet up.
Cool. So we're
Gotcha.
going to go into the bronze. Are you going to be rude to Angel as per usual?
Dodoy.
Is it season 2? I'm sorry, I think they only serve people with souls inside.
Xander, and Willis slaps you on the shoulder, like, get inside now. And I point
They're
to
going
the
to
door.
charge for it.
This is a threatening look.
Willow, as she shepherds Xander inside, turns around and mouths, I'm sorry about it.
And then I'll just like kind of shrug at Angel. You're just happy to see.
I think Angel kind of just ignores it.
Yeah, he doesn't care about Xander. Neither does Buffy.
I just throw a quick... Does anyone want garlic pizza?
As you all head in, you notice that the club is particularly dead and not in a vampire rampage sort of way.
Just kind of empty.
It's the bartender and the band all sitting around noodling on their instruments.
That seems weird. How did we get here so early? Is it like
Willow's gonna I'm gonna take a couple steps in and look around and be like, hello, are you open? And just sort of like out
You
to
see
the
the bartender because it's not like a bar.
Yeah.
They actually sell. Do they actually sell alcohol?
I'm pretty sure they do. Because I remember Spike got a beer there once.
But it definitely feels like they like mark an X on your hand if you're not 21.
They've never done that.
They've never actually done that.
They should.
never once.
They just know. Yeah. So the bartender. Oh yeah, no, come on in, please.
All right,
Oh,
great.
okay. Please. Okay.
I think I'm gonna grab a booth if you guys are willing to grab drinks.
Yeah, I think Xander feels important because the bartender is specifically calling him over, not realizing there's no one else there.
Oh, I see. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna have I'll just have a soda because she's in high school, right?
You're all nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink a Sprite with grenadine and a little umbrella.
Oh, a Shirley
Hey.
Temple
Yeah, Shirley Temple. It's
Or
an
a
umbrella.
kitty cocktail.
Or a
as we
kitty
call
or a
them.
cocktail.
kitty cocktail.
Xander's going to try to get a beer, and then he's going to walk away with a Coke.
We're gonna try to get a beer. You'll let James tell you what you're walking away with.
He's going to... No,
In his head.
In his head.
Okay.
She's going to try to, but then he just kind of fumbles and goes, I'll have a Coke.
Angel, do you want
Blood?
Sorry. Wait, do you want something to drink from the bar?
Probably
A
not.
people drink?
What about like a Clamato juice? kind of like blood.
Close.
Do you want a Bloody
close.
Mary?
Yeah, but like somehow more gross.
Yeah.
I don't think Angel would drink anything. Would he? Like, does
Probably
he
It's
usually?
up to you, babe.
Well, I have, on full disclosure, I haven't seen enough of Buffy to know.
Fucking fraud.
You've seen everything that I've really seen of
Yeah.
Angel, so
Willow and Xander are going to leave Buffy and Angel to their own devices and go up and get a Shirley Temple, a soda cola, and whatever, and a beer and a nothing.
Yeah. A very strong Coke.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Angel if he's like, seen anything weird around. Like I'm patrolling, you're patrolling. Is everything going?
The usual, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Typical Sunnydale handful of low-level monsters that aren't actually worth dealing with, like bringing up in conversation.
You did notice. Did you see that? But you also noticed a lack of other types of people, humans people.
Oh, Okay.
on your way over.
So, is there anybody here except for the band and the bartender?
That's it.
Literally just us.
That's literally it.
It does seem kind of weird, right? That there's nobody here.
The band look present.
They look bummed.
Okay. So typical band.
Yeah.
Willow's got questions for the bartender whenever we jump up there. I'll
on
jump.
up.
Fine, I'll jump up and I'll be like, "Hi,
What can I get you?
one Shirley Temple, one soda cola," and Willow looks up sort of awkwardly at Xander. She's not going to say it.
Pop. You're strongest.
Takes it. So you're
making
not.
a drink, yeah.
So you're kind of dead. Did something happen? Where it's usually, I mean, it's Friday night. It's kind of weird for there not to be anybody here,
It's very weird. You are right that there's no one here.
and you have no idea why.
No, we did the same. I mean, this band's been here before. We did the normal amount of advertising that we always do, and no one has showed up but you.
And nobody called or said anything, or
No, not that I've heard. I mean, even the bouncer. Did you see a bouncer out there? I don't even think he showed up.
no.
No.
Is the open sign on?
Was it out when you walked in? I thought it was out.
I'll go check. And
I mean, it's
Willow
not an
goes
open sign.
outside.
It's the bronze and neon, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Willow runs outside and looks up at the neon sign.
Sure's on.
I run back inside, and be like, "Yeah, I don't know, barked up the wrong tree there." Well, I hope
Well, bless your heart for checking the sign for me.
I hope it picks up. I'm gonna tip a little bit more than usual because I don't feel like you're making a lot tonight.
As we're sitting and we're just chit-chatting about like, oh yeah, it's weird, we haven't seen a lot of people, there's nobody here, I kind of want to look up in the rafters because I do remember like
Shit
some
pops.
weird things were happening up. Vampires tend to come in from above.
Either
so.
murdering or making love. Both.
From a casual glance, it just seems empty. There's nobody up in the catwalks or anything.
I mean,
Weird vibes.
Yeah.
Weird
When I
vibes.
bring the drinks back over and sit down, I'm like, this feels. Does anybody else feel like this is
Trappy.
other natural?
yeah, I think it is, but I don't know
I
what
look
to...
at Angel just like suspiciously, like,
Why are you looking at Angel?
I mean,
What do you think he has anything to do with? Why would he be here if he has something to do with
Angel
this?
murdered everyone in town.
I didn't say it.
I fast forwarded the season. Twist!
His face
Brian's
isn't.
been in jail this whole time, though.
His face isn't. Grr. It wasn't him.
Yeah, exactly.
Should we call Giles?
Is there a payphone in here?
There's gotta be.
Yeah,
At
right?
this time, yeah, there's gotta be a payphone, if not in there nearby.
Xander
Sure.
has no money for a payphone. I did not pay for my drink.
Angel, will you keep an eye on these two, and I'm going to make a call to Giles real quick.
Sure.
All right.
Xander's going to try and follow because he doesn't trust being alone with Angel.
Willow's going to sit there with her hands between her knees and just sort of awkwardly look at the ceiling, and then takes a sip. But the drink comes out of the bottom frame, and the fucking giant umbrella enters first.
I look back and at Willow, I'm just like, hey, Willow. And I just do like the cross sign, be like, hey, if he tries, cross.
Willow rolls her eyes and keeps looking at the ceiling.
Yep.
Hey, Giles, we're out tonight, and we're at the bar, and like, there's nobody on the streets. There's nobody in the bronze. Like, can you just, I don't know, take a look around, make sure it's not some sort of like
Apocalypse.
triple moon apocalypse night or something? Because
Since
like,
season 2, you called the library. He's just
Yes,
at
the
school
library.
Because I don't know why he's always there after.
Hope he's getting paid for this.
yeah, like take a look in the books and just see if there's anything weird that's supposed to be going on tonight. Because it just feels like something feels off.
Oh, yeah. That's a very vague thing to check for, but I mean...
Is there any sort of
I'll go
like, I don't know,
stand up.
ritual day? Like search for today in particular, or like whatever phase of the moon we're in. You know, you're the watcher, not me.
And Xander just yells like, is there a weird Hallows Eve thing?
Did you let Xander come over and talk to him?
No.
Just
No.
tell him I had something wry to say. I'm going to go look in the books.
That sounds like a plan. Thanks, Giles.
Well, Giles is Giles. No imposter there.
While you're over there having that conversation, maybe on their way back over, awkward silences sort of
Yeah,
lasted a
I
second.
don't think we say a word the entire time they're gone, right?
Right when I see them coming over, I see my in where I have an out regardless. We go, So what are you dressing up for this year? Like right as they're walking up. Just,
And then I say, hey, Buffy, any news?
Willow just takes another sip.
Yeah.
Glass comes out of the bottom camera.
I inspect Willow's neck.
Yep. Her neck looks delightful.
I push Xander back onto his chair.
I feel like we would just kind of hang and wait for the concert to start. If nothing's happening, I haven't heard back from Giles. Kind of just chilling, right? Like, how do I do anything?
Private
else?
concert night.
Yeah.
I think Willow's going to get worried at some point and go call her parents. Or call her house.
Okay.
Yeah, people are disappeared. Things are acting weird. I think I'm just going to call home.
All right. As you call your parents.
Or actually, I'm going to call Oz. This is Oz time.
This is
right before. Fuck.
right before.
Can we do
Foiled.
season 3? Sorry. Can we cancel? Can we stop whatever we're doing now? Do we do the next one? Fine, I'll call my stupid fucking parents.
There's no answer. The answer machine picks up.
I'm not going to call my parents.
I call Xander's house.
No.
Okay. Willow's going to walk back over.
Want to call Joyce?
No. I think I've made I feel like I'm waiting for Giles. I've informed the correct person. There's something we can really
Yeah.
do
Okay.
until we know what's going on.
I then go, Angel, you want to call your
Everybody I would call is here.
cool?
So should we dance? We look
Well, the
around.
band's not playing.
Okay, gotcha.
They're all sort of like
Should we still dance?
sadly like strumming their instrument or just like
Tuning up over and over
yeah,
again.
just, like,
Xander-
twirling their drum
Yells
sticks.
yeah, Xander yelled at the band, hey, y'all want to call your parents? Let's know.
They just look at you strangely and then go back to like
They weren't any good anyway.
Well, we'll just wait.
the bass player comes over and he's like, "Oh, thank you so much for showing up tonight. Anybody else come? Did you want me to invite anybody else to come?" Or
We tried to.
Yeah, I mean, we just can't seem to get a hold of anybody. Do you know if there's like anything going on tonight?
well, and I know I was talking to my buddy Oz, and he said there was a bunch of people coming, but they were stopping by. What did he say? It was like there was a carnival in town. Did you hear about?
There's a carnival?
Like a-
Carnival?
Like a carnival?
Have any of us actually heard of a carnival, or is this a mysterious
No.
carnival?
Oh,
Okay.
no, you
yeah.
didn't. I mean, you knew there was a band playing at the Bronze.
Gotcha.
That's where you were going.
Willow's going to kind of squint her eyes, be like, where's the carnival? In Sunnydale or in a different... Oh, did you come from a different city that you were playing in before that was a carnival?
No.
Oh.
No, we did come from another city.
Yeah.
But the carnival, he said, was here. He said it was near a cemetery?
You're gonna
like
have
not in a cemetery. Like it was near one. I don't
That's
remember
close
what
enough.
cemetery. He said one of them, but like
Does
I've heard y'all have
old
a few around here.
Old Sunnydale sound familiar?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
All right, we'll have to see if we can find this carnival. See if
Do
we
we
can
wanna-
grab some people
I mean,
to come
even-
over.
Let's give Giles another call. That's something we do in the show. We
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
call him back and update with information.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can do that. We can do that really quick and just see if if he'll answer and then let him know that's what we're doing. He might know where the carnival is. I doubt it though.
I feel bad that like we're the only people here and we're leaving.
I know. I was thinking that too, but like we can just
Get some
go
cardboard
get
cutouts
people,
to sit in
right?
the
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell them great set, even though they haven't played.
Then yeah, I'll do a more call to Giles and be like, hey, heard that it might be like something going on. People going to the carnival. Have you heard about that? And see if he picks up.
Yeah. I mean, we'll just fast forward this conversation.
Yeah, we can
that
just
you
go through it.
basically fill him in on what's going on now that he has something more pointed
Yeah.
to research. That's what he'll start.
Okay.
See if there's something weird about today's dates plus carnival.
I mean, carnies in general are dangerous, so...
Does he know where this carnival was?
No, he does not.
Okay. So it sounds like we're gonna have to split this up.
Well, the old Sunnydale cement, and this is Willow saying it while looking at a map.
There's a fun thing while I was researching this. There are 12 cemeteries in Sunnydale.
Yeah. But there are
But they're all on this map, so you have a map.
there are 3 of them. So the Restfield and Old Sunnydale Cemetery are right north of Giles' house near Buffy's house too.
Yeah.
We're at the Bronze, which
Where's the Bronze?
is
Bronze is at the bottom with a couple of music notes.
okay. So we could head north to Pine Grove.
The south end.
Yeah. It's like right across the street. And then,
Yeah. And then we could head up and then west over to Restfield and Old Sunnydale.
Sure.
We also hit a couple people's houses on that. If we need to go to Sunnydale High, he could hit that first if we want to go to Giles. See if he's found anything right away.
I feel like this is the most cemeteries per capita of.
I honestly don't know if, and our fans will probably let us know, if this is sort of a, based on how the cemeteries look, like there's 12 distinct looks of cemeteries in the show, or if
One huge.
they keep dropping these names and the names correspond. Like, I don't know how we got 12 cemeteries, but multiple things I looked up said there are 12 cemeteries.
I mean, you don't want to go 13.
No, of course not. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's great. Angel, do you have your car?
Sure.
Let's do that. I mean, we could at least drive. The thing is, we're looking for a carnival, right?
Yeah.
So we could just drive by looking for a car. We don't have to go into these cemeteries. We just
I
kind
feel
of
like
look.
the lights and sound. Like, is it one of those carnivals that has the big spotlight shining in the air? We can just see it from miles away.
We could
Guess we'll
hopefully
figure it out.
We'll find out. Let's rock and roll.
Let's jump in. Will is going to sit in the back.
I look for a bat signal in the sky.
Sit in the front. Yeah. Do we see anything that might give it away?
Not from the bronze.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we
so-
smell funnel cake?
So these first, like, you can tell, like, these first couple of ones down here probably aren't it.
So, like-
based on you don't hear anything, you don't see anything,
Okay.
and as you're driving towards the, I'll just go ahead and say you're in the car, you're
Yeah.
driving towards them, you don't
Okay.
notice anything.
So
Do we see any people as we're driving?
You do not.
So there's zero
the
people on the street.
streets are very dead.
Are like I don't know how many
Wildlife is
businesses.
starting to emerge now.
Yeah, do we pass any businesses that would usually be open and aren't?
Yes.
Okay.
A few of the like there's like a coffee shop nearby, and that's
all right.
closed,
So
Yeah.
usually open. Yeah.
So we've been.
so we're
to-
heading west.
Yeah. Over
towards,
Westfield?
We're gonna stop by Giles' house.
Well, Giles said he's over at the
Oh,
school.
he's at the school.
So if we
Oh.
want to stop by the
That's
school,
what
we
you
can
call.
do that. But
Yeah.
we can also try and. What if we just keep on driving west? We can stop at Willow or Xander's house and use the phone to call him back after we
Yeah.
pass Westfield and Old Sunnydale.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Let's just go. Let's
Westfield
just
and
drive
Old Sunny.
west into like past the Masonic and then up to St. Mary's and the Islamic Cultural Center. I don't know why that's a graveyard. That should just be a building.
A cultural center. That's where we find out it's at the Islamic Cultural Center.
So you head west, and as you start going more north, you actually can start seeing some what looks like probably bright lights to the east.
Oh, cool.
Interesting. So maybe it's up in the Park Ridge.
Like Shady Hill, like
Parkdale?
northeast.
Yeah, or maybe Shady
yeah.
Hill.
Yeah, towards this way. Yeah, so let's do that, and then we'll be passing the magic box as we make our way up there.
The magic box doesn't
Yeah.
exist, or it's not owned by him
Yeah.
at the time.
Gotcha.
Right.
But let's head up that way. See,
Yeah.
I think maybe we
Ethan
could.
owned the magic box?
I think at
Yeah.
one point,
Yeah.
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 But I think we
Well,
go.
this season. Ethan
Costume
is-
shop.
owns the costume shop.
Yeah.
We'll go take a look, and then before we go in and do anything, we can go catch up with Giles and make sure we don't need anything specific to prepare for said carnival.
All right. Well, you see that it looks like, based on your driving around, it's probably just north of Shady Hill.
Okay.
So
Right outside the town limits.
just right outside the town limits.
Okay.
So if you want to go to the school and suit up,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Do we
we
want
can
to
have
go?
a little montage.
Do we want to go take a close look and see, like, make sure there's not a bunch of like demons with fire whips or something like that? Like, get a vibe of like what's at this carnival.
Xander's just confused at the demon with fire whips. Like,
You don't know what it could be.
what kind of carnivals do you go to?
Obviously not this one. This is obviously a magical carnival that seems to be abducting people in our town, and I just think we need to prepare just
What
a
if
little
it's
bit.
just a really good carnival and everybody's going?
Are you saying I can't have
Then
the funnel
we'll
cake?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying let's drive by it first before we go back and prep for something.
So we pick up a funnel cake to go.
Xander, if you want to go pick up a funnel cake, feel free to do
Angel,
reconnaissance.
drive by this carnival as fast
And
as
let-
possible.
And you know what, Angel?
Yes.
Let's
All right,
let
we do
Xander
that.
out.
Anyone got $10?
Are you jumping out of the moving car?
We will leave you.
I'll wait for the funnel cakes.
You start heading towards the lights, and you do a drive-by as best you can. You can see it's like in a big field, and from a distance, it looks like a normal carnival. You see a big tent, you see a Ferris wheel, and just a bunch of lights, and what look like a bunch of people, because it's a bit farther away, so you can't really see too many.
Is there a tilt-a-whirl?
It looks like there might be one.
Oh, so that's a
Best
good
ride, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
best carnival ride.
I agree.
We said we were going to go back to talk to Giles. Maybe we go see if there's a payphone there. Like, do we have anything to specifically?
In the carnival?
Yeah, you never know.
Well,
we
I
don't
mean,
have
you
any
know there's not
weapons.
one in the
That's
middle
true.
of the field.
That's true. We should go get some weapons.
Oh, maybe there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go get some weapons.
go get
Let's
some
go
weapons.
tell Giles we're gonna go check it out, and then we'll go. We can do a quick montage of that because I
Yeah.
don't feel like we need a full.
So you fill Giles in with the details and go to the armory. So what is everyone going to arm up with?
Ooh,
Willow is going.
Within reason.
yeah.
Can Willow get a some sort of magical concoction? Will you let me have a potion or something of magical substance
I
that
guess it
Giles might
depends-
prepare?
It depends what you have in mind. 'Cause we are a little magic light in season 2. I feel like.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
What would
Like,
Giles?
you could have holy water. That would always be.
Yeah,
hanging
that's
around.
true.
I want an axe, but also at the bottom of the axe, instead of just a regular handle, it's a stake.
Yeah, I'm sure that was in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Axe with the. Oh, yeah, that's good.
I want a sword and a baseball bat.
You can have a baseball bat and a dagger.
I'll take it.
Giles will not give you a sword.
Can he also asked Giles for $10 so he can get a funnel cake.
Giles will not give you $10. This is also the 1990s. It'd be more like $5.
Yeah,
Can I get
that's true.
$5 for a funnel cake?
He'll give you $5.
Okay.
Begrudgingly.
Just to get you out of his face?
Yeah. Because you asked for 10 first and then asked for 5.
I feel like Angel isn't convinced this isn't just a normal carnival.
Okay.
And with his, regular powers, I don't think he gets any weapons on top of just his normal abilities.
Okay.
Not gonna even grab a steak?
I'll grab a steak
Okay.
for good
Okay.
measure.
Willow's gonna
Already
get.
had one.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah.
Willow's grabbing a hand crossbow. One of the little ones.
Okay, cool.
How many bolts do I have for it?
We'll give you 10.
10 bolts?
I'll give you
All
10
right.
bolts.
I got 10 bolts for my hand crossbow.
Sorry, it's such a D&D. Like, how many bolts do I have for a crossbow?
You need to know.
Well, thank you. When I
Are they-
DM my friends, they don't.
Are they light
they
or
don't
bulky?
keep track of anything like that.
Do you have to
Yeah.
keep track of the weight of each bolt?
Not in this game.
10 bolts is
If I
one
think you're
bolt.
being encumbered, you'll just have to pull from the tower.
Okay, gotcha. Nice. Cool. I think we're.
Ready to go. Let's go to the
Let's
carnival.
fucking hit it.
All right.
All right, we drive back to the carnival.
Yeah, and I'm
How-
kind of
how hard is it
excited
to find
because,
parking?
like, I kind of
Very
think this
easy.
might be a date, like, for Beat Angel. Like, oh, going to a carnival. It's like a normal, like, Angel Buffy, like, high school date. So
Yeah, I feel like
I'm,
we
like, subtly
immediately-
excited about it.
Yeah. I feel like we almost immediately split up and we go to like the carnival games and I try to like do a ring toss thing and win you a stuffed animal.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Anything weird happen when we get to the carnival? Because I also want to interact with the carnival.
As you approach the carnival, you notice it is quite alive as ever. There's
Okay.
people on playing games. They're eating food. They're riding the rides. The lights, the smells, the sounds are all just almost overwhelming as you start heading up towards it.
Gotcha.
And the closer you get, you notice that the ages of the attendants are quite a bit younger than the normal bronze goers.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Are there children, you're saying?
They're children.
Okay. Everybody. Are there parents?
You don't see any parents. You see a bunch of
Oh,
children.
no.
running.
Oh, no.
That's sus.
Are they
Sus
children
AF.
of the corn variety?
No, they seem
Okay.
normal,
Are they
just
children of the
normal.
candy corn?
They might be. You can
Kid-
go ask them.
Do I see, like, a cute kid that, like, I could maybe talk to?
Oh, there's cute kids all around.
Is there a funnel cake?
I kind of want to, like, kneel down and, like, talk to one and be like, hey, do you know where your parents are?
So you walk towards the carnival, and you notice that at a certain point, you start feeling like the carnival grew. They got bigger around you.
Oh,
And the
no.
three of you see Buffy walk up and become younger.
As she walks up,
As she walks up.
Willow goes,
And you go to the other
Gasps
kid who's
immediately.
now your height.
Yeah.
And what were you asking?
I was like, oh, do you know where your parents are?
You hear your voice a little bit.
Oh, no!
I think they're over there.
you hear
In the Tilt-A-Whirl.
You hear Willow yell from up, like, Buffy, come back! Something's weird!
Okay. Then if I don't feel anything
Your
else,
clothes shrunk with you, and so did your axe. Your axe is like
it's very
a little
cute.
tiny axe now.
All right,
Still
well,
sharp? It's not like a toy axe?
No,
Okay.
it's still an axe.
yeah, I mean, if I hear Willow, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead and pull from the tower for that.
go ahead.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a little bit of magic juju. Also, we haven't pulled it all, so.
Oh, you're
About time.
pulling from very high up.
Oh,
Very
man.
high up.
Why there?
Ooh, she wants Xander to not be in this game anymore.
Ooh. Watch the wine.
Oh.
We almost,
playing
Almost had
two
a-
different Jenga
Almost
games.
had
Already
a wine
foul.
spill.
Yeah, if the tower falls, then Buffy dies. If the wine spills, then Stasia dies.
I like this new rule.
She's cleaning up.
Excuse me. This is champagne.
It's wine. Sparkling.
Peasants.
Okay, so what were you seeing us on?
No, so if I'm not feeling, if I hear Willow, if I can hear her, then I would
Oh,
say
you totally can hear her.
then I would turn around and like start heading back towards her.
Yeah, so as you head back to her, you are still 8 years old.
Oh no.
Like the size of an 8 year
no.
old.
Shit.
And you're
Okay.
young too. Not just you didn't just shrink. You are.
You're not a
literally
compact
8 years
version.
Okay. Well, here's my plan. This is a problem. But what I think is that since I'm little, I should just go inside anyway and look around. But you guys might want to scope out the edges and try to avoid getting child-sized.
You do see funnel cakes from where
While
you're
you're in there, here's $5.
Thanks.
Get me a funnel cake.
Uh-huh.
and you can see it. It's in there. It's like, ooh, it's just right there.
All right. So you guys, what do you guys think about that idea?
Are they all around 8 years old, or are some of them like older or younger?
The only ones that look older are the ones that are running the rides or handing out food, or all the carnies essentially look adult aged.
Because Angel was wondering if it just subtracts, 20 years from your age or whatever.
I
that might
see.
be good for me.
You wouldn't look any different.
You look no different.
Yeah, nothing
You
would
have
change.
190.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. That Willow's gonna like put her hands on her knees and talk to you a little. Be like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Buffy. We'd love to go around the back. You're so smart. Doesn't know how to interact with child Buffy.
Should she have that weapon?
I don't know.
Get out of here.
I don't know.
Do a couple laps and we'll meet here
Okay.
in like 15 minutes.
Okay, I just yell extra powdered sugar as I walk away.
I'm not. I tell Angel I'm not buying him. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll walk around the side. I'm going to be keeping a pretty wide berth and see if there's any more ins and outs or if there's anything to see.
So we'll do the three of you. Are you doing together? Are you splitting up? How are you three doing?
I would stick with Buffy, I think.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna take...
You're gonna take the risk of getting
Oh,
shrunk.
She's going back in.
What do you think Angel
Yeah,
would
I
do?
think I would.
I think you would
Baby
too.
Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Angel would go with Buffy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I assume you'll stay together.
Well, I
Yeah.
want to wait and see if
There's
Angel
a
turns
chance-
into a cute
yeah.
8-year-old boy. Willow's going to like start walking away, see that you're staying, and do like a slow turnaround, pretending not to look, but like actively looking over her shoulder
I
to
think there's
see.
a good chance it's not going to work on me. I'll just be normal. And
Okay.
I'm probably very wrong.
All right. Well, then, so we'll go in and we're gonna have a separate plan. They're gonna scope out the edges and not get shrunk, but we're gonna go and look because if there are adult carnies, that's suspicious. Like, why is it not affecting them? But we're gonna be undercover. Like, we're gonna act like we're just like two cute kids on a date, like a kid date or whatever. Okay.
I still want to do the ring toss. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't get younger, no date. Cannot happen.
What happens when Angel walks in?
Angel turns into an 8-year-old as well. So go ahead. And
Okay, this is.
So he's now got a tiny trench coat,
Oh.
It's really cute.
and he checks his steak. It's a little tiny steak.
Oh my God, I keep forgetting
like, haven't
you're
pulled
left-handed,
anything
and I
from
was
this
like,
tower,
why are you doing it
and I'm already-
left-handed?
I'm already nervous about this tower.
I know, it's already
started.
sketch.
Everyone's got to watch
Doesn't
themselves.
have to, this table is like kind of wavy on the
Yeah, it's
surface.
like raw. Yeah.
Full disclosure: I've played Dread quite a few times. I usually do it every Halloween.
Yeah.
And I realized after doing it 2 years in a row, I've done it more, but at the second time I realized my wife's really good at Jenga. Like really, really good at Jenga. I don't know why. She could get this thing like maxed out, it feels like.
Wow.
So every time we play, she is bold in her role playing, but she knows she can keep pulling.
Yeah, right.
And I don't think I've ever seen her knock it over in a game.
Jeez.
Damn.
Wow.
Respect game.
Yeah.
I see Angel become a little boy, and I just yell, "Go get him, champ!"
I don't even turn around.
Willow makes eye contact with Buffy and just gives 2 thumbs up and like, yes, it worked, yeah. And we're gonna keep Willow and Xander are gonna keep walking around.
Okay. So we'll do the walk around first.
Cool.
You guys try to keep quite a bit of a berth, but you can kind of get glances in since most of it is put, like faced in towards the carnival.
Right.
But as you go around, you see Rye, you see food, you see attractions, and then in the middle there's a big top, like a big top tent, and it seems to be in the very center of this carnival. And the carnival is quite big, so it does take you quite a while to go all the way around.
Gotcha.
So I want both of you to pull one for
I will pull first.
this whole thing. I know this gets quiet as we pull Jenga towers.
Gets tense.
Very tense. But I'll keep talking.
My pull succeeded.
I'll be talking in a golf voice here.
I feel like we've pulled a lot from
You
this
did.
side.
It's very uneven at the
Yeah.
moment. Rich goes going for a middle part. But
Gotta go around.
he
Might
did not realize
might have
he
to get
has
up.
to maybe move. And there we go. We got successful pulls. They go all the way around.
Put
It's
her on
like
that
golf
side.
commentary.
And, definitely, you did notice like it's the same like a bunch of little like 8-year-olds running around with adults running all the rides.
Okay. Does there seem to be any like back entrance anywhere where things are being brought in and out that isn't?
It's hard to tell. There's a couple tents that seem closed off every once in
Sure.
a while, or you can't tell if they're closed off or it's just like the back end of like a game or something. Like a ring toss, like the back wouldn't be there.
Right.
Everything seems to be facing inwards and not outwards.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of places to go in, but there doesn't seem to be like one main area of setup.
Okay. Doesn't really seem to be. We'll walk all the way back around. I don't know, Xander, what do you think? Should we go risk being littled?
I mean, let's see what they found before we, Tom Hanks herself.
All right. We should have set a time when we were going to come back.
I did. I said 15 minutes.
Oh, you said 15? Okay.
Yeah, you 15 minutes. Yeah.
I'm going to take a look at my watch and wait.
Feel like I try to spend all 15 minutes winning that ring toss game.
I'm gonna full disclosure. I do have a bunch of stuff written for the different parts of the carnival they're in here, but we're gonna keep this a little more interactive storytelling with all of you too. So if anybody has a suggestion of something they're looking for, or if you want to help me out with a maybe it does this thing, like
Perfect.
open to suggestions.
Okay.
Don't screw your neighbor.
Cool. Let's hit it.
Okay. So I'm kind of looking as we're playing ring toss. I'm using
Yeah,
this
you
as
definitely find a ring toss.
an undercover situation, but like I'm kind of looking at the guy who's like running
Running
the
it,
game and taking a look at like, do I notice anything? Is he wearing anything that would like maybe like a pendant or something, or like something that would give away that like, oh, this person has like some sort of protection from this. Clearly, what's some sort of magical power going on here.
So you wander around a little bit before you see the ring toss. Same as before. It is raucous. The kids seem to be enjoying it. You hear screams every once in a while, but you can't tell if they're
Happy screams
or scary screams. If you've ever been around 8-year-olds, they just scream for no reason.
They love screaming.
And you're not quite sure why. So it's hard to tell exactly the vibe. You just know energetic and emotions everywhere. You do find the ring toss game, and there is the attendant, the carny that's running it. A little older dressed, not like crazy, but like suspenders, the straw hats. Not like common. Not doesn't seem like a guy that just lives in Sunnydale that comes to run the ring toss.
Right.
He's dressed for the event. Hey, step right up, win a prize, win a stuffed animal. We got the ring toss here. Get one and get a prize.
Yeah, I step right up.
Oh
Yes, you did, sir. I know you. You look like you're a winner. Let's try this out real good.
I ask if anybody's won today,
Oh, plenty of winners. So many winners.
and then I start tossing rings.
All right, so 3 for $1, sir.
I hand him $1.
All right. Pull one. Let's see how good. Who's going from the bottom?
For the bottom.
Ooh, we got a
Oh,
single.
no.
Oh, that's gonna be a rough one. We have a single brick at the bottom. Brick block? What do we call these? I think they're blocks.
I think bricks. We need to be careful on this table, gang.
That was maybe
Elbows
a little
off.
aggressive.
with the wiggle there.
Yeah.
You got it in the third one.
So I did get it.
So you did get it.
All right. Do I
there's a bunch
feel
of little stuffed animals, like of all sorts of different animals.
Do I feel like I still have proportional strength of an 8-year-old vampire?
Yes. So the first one you threw is a little light because you're used to throwing it more. And you sort of adjusted accordingly. The second one was a little hard, and you're starting to see that you do have a little bit extra strength, but you don't have.
So I'm not full 8-year-old, but I'm not
You're
full
not
age.
Ant-Man,
Okay.
where you're supposed
Yep.
to have the proportion, the strength, but still small.
Got it.
You are 8-year-old vampire strong.
Got it.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. I kind of try to strike up conversation with the guy that's like running the game.
Well, when he hits the ring, he goes, "Winner, winner! What would you like, good sir? Up at the top here."
That blue unicorn.
Oh yes, the blue unicorn, and he hands it to you.
And I hand it immediately to Buffy.
All right. So yeah, you're gonna talk to them.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, Mister, where did you come? Where were you guys before? Like, what other cities have you visited?
As you're asking this, the unicorn attacks you.
Whoa!
It jumps at your throat.
Styles made a punch motion.
Pull one for the surprise, not necessarily for damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Watch the wine. Ooh, and watch the tower.
I'm gonna hold the
Thank
champagne
you.
over here. I think it should be on this side too.
Oh no!
Ooh, we're gonna get this early.
I might have fucked up, huh?
Oh.
I don't know if there's.
There might be
I
some
can't
at
tell
the
if the
top here
dog with the
that'd be
squeaky
okay.
toy makes it more or less tense.
Otacon squeaking is definitely
You
makes
can
it
hold
more
off on
tense.
this one, if you want.
Yeah, just be killed by a plush stuffed animal.
How far down can I start pulling from?
It's I believe after the top two.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can
start
start
at
on
the third
3.
one.
I could start there.
Oh.
I would go
Theoretically.
lower.
Y'all-
What about the bottom? The very bottom.
This is
Ooh, that's
this
a
is
good,
not
that's a good
this is
choice.
not.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Yeah, they ain't bad. They ain't
I
bad.
swear, if this is where you got pulled out of the game, I would be very upset. And we're good. Okay.
Yeah, especially if it's Buffy. Like Xander, we can lose, but
Yeah, Xander, I hope we lose.
It felt oddly personal.
it was.
It was honestly not oddly personal. It was just personal.
You punch it as it hits you in the face, and you even pull out the axe and just like behead it.
Yes.
And as you pick it up, it just looks like a stuffed animal.
But like
Okay.
with
stuff-
stuffing
the
everywhere.
stuffing's coming out.
Okay, I'm gonna swing the axe around and point it to the carny and be
Oh,
like,
hey!
"What the hell was that?"
It's one of our special prizes.
What do you mean special prize? And I'm like getting closer. Thank you.
We actually had toy fluff from the squeaker autotons been ripping out.
I'm trying to be as threatening as possible as an 8-year-old with a.
And he's like, those are usually like up a little higher, so you're kind of like at his chest. sort
Yes.
of. He doesn't seem particularly
Phased.
intimidated
Yeah.
by you.
Angel, do you want to kick his ass? Together.
How long has it been towards the 15 minutes?
It's probably been about 10.
Okay, we're still waiting.
You're
then.
still making your way over.
What do you think?
Okay.
I said,
Got it.
what's the big idea? Like, is this normal? What do you?
Of course, come on! It's a good old time carnival.
I'm not having a good time.
Oh well, sorry, sir. I thought that'd be a good one for you. You picked the unicorn. I can't tell you what to do. You're picking your fate here, sir.
Yeah, see?
What do you want to do? Do you want to fight him or do you want to go meet them?
I think we meet him.
Fine.
There's more to this than just this one guy.
But this one guy got a unicorn at my throat. So, you know.
This one guy needs to get got.
Fine.
You take the unicorn with you. You leave it on the ground.
No, I'm going to take it with me. For sure. I need to give this to Giles.
All right, so you meet back up with them.
Yeah, and
You didn't get all the way around. You kind of seen about like about a third of it.
yeah.
You kind of made your way in. You found the ring toss. You realized time was running out, so you started hitting that.
Perfect. I like just tell you guys what happened and like kind of throw the stuffed animal out of the area on the ground.
Stuffed corpse.
Yeah.
Willow pokes at it with her foot and then like kind of flinches to see if it's gonna
nothing
move.
moved.
Okay.
It didn't grow
okay.
like teeth or anything. did it? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like when a puppet in a
Yeah.
movie, like
Yeah. Like Monty Python style. Yeah.
exactly.
What should we do? There's
fun-
clearly some
funnel
sort
cake?
of spell. There's clearly some sort of spell at work
On
here.
the funnel cake?
Maybe. You don't know. I'm not. It's not safe.
If you want to go get eaten by a funnel cake, be my guest.
Actually, that sounds like a pretty good experiment. And Willow hands Xander $10 and just points to the funnel cake.
I can
Fortune
wait.
favors the bold.
I'm gonna wait.
This
Yeah,
is what
okay.
you wanted the entire time.
Anyway, so we've got this. At least
You hear
we
a
know.
barker go, "Get your funnel cakes here!
We know that like
Hot funnel cake, extra powdered sugar."
He's not that dumb, right?
delicious.
He's not that dumb.
Only
giving him
you
a
can
lot
tell
of
We've
us.
credit.
seen 2 people shrink and a unicorn attack. No.
Maybe you'll be different.
A cartoony aroma with a hand goes and starts giving you the come hither motion.
Okay, so we're gonna let him struggle
No,
with
like,
that.
he can't be that dumb.
We're gonna talk to each other
Okay.
and not realize what is going on over
gonna
here.
turn back and
yeah,
he's
he's gone.
having a moral crisis.
Okay.
And none of us realize
And none of
it.
us know you're having more crisis. Willow, Buffy, and Angel are all having a conversation while Xander's like sweating and staring at a funnel cake.
He's
So
gonna be
like,
like one of those cartoon characters who like smells a pie and starts floating.
I try to get the attention of one of the children to go and pick me up one.
No one's paying attention. You're a little too far away.
what are we talking about while he's doing
So
that?
yeah, I'm telling you guys what we're trying to find out a plan. Like we need to tell Giles, but there's clearly some sort of spell. It's not only a age shrinking spell, which was like the first thing, but clearly there's something like if you win at one of these games, you get a deathly prize. That's kind of the like right. This unicorn thing attacked me, and like I lived because I'm a slayer, right? Like
Question: Is there like a central like ride or attraction that seems to be like the big main
Well,
thing
there's
here?
a big top, like tent. and
Sure.
then
Okay.
That's but there's also like a big Ferris wheel. I mean,
Yeah,
not, like,
yeah.
size-wise.
I mean, we basically have 2 options as far as I see it. Like one, we kind of split up and you guys try to find like potions and solutions and stuff with Giles, or we all go in together and you guys shrink down and we try to figure out what's going on in the big top. So we either can split up or we can just go in together, but that's up to you guys, what you guys want to do.
Let's do. Well, none of us
I
can
want Xander to
drive.
pull from the tower.
Angel's the only one who can
To-
drive, and
to
he looks
try-
like he's 8.
To try
resist the funnel
resisting
cake.
the funnel cakes.
Oh.
Your
Oh,
basest urge.
Oh, God. Okay, here we go.
I almost hope it falls.
It's gonna fall.
He's gonna die
This is
on the funnel
incredible.
cake
I would
pull.
love it. It's so Xander too
Oh.
to go on.
Oh, he found
He
one.
found a good one. Found a good side one.
Nice and loose.
Loosey goosey. Gonna get it, fellas.
Oh my god.
You really want that funnel cake, but you're like pacing behind them.
It hasn't.
Oh,
He hasn't
please.
placed it back yet.
Don't be a stereotype of yourself.
Okay.
That's
You're pacing behind them, being like, "Oh, I want that. Ooh, I want it so bad." Ooh.
I love the idea that you had a pool for that funnel cake. I love it.
Fine. Angel, can we get your
Smells
keys?
real good.
don't scratch it.
Willow sort of. You got it. Good luck in there. We'll be back in 45 minutes,
Okay,
and we'll meet you up here at the front.
cool. And then we'll do like a deeper loop inside. Maybe kind of head towards Big Top. Maybe not go.
I don't want to go in
inside.
the big top.
I don't want to go in, but I want to like see what's around.
Yeah.
it.
Willow's gonna look over to Xander while we walk. I'm assuming. Are you walking away from the funnel cakes with Willow?
Yeah, and I give you my money. I'm like, hold this.
I hold the
I
money.
can't trust myself.
I take the money and I put the keys in your hand and be like, I don't have a driver's license.
Neither
you?
do I. I have beeline towards the car.
Willow like crosses herself and then goes, I'm Jewish, and then walks towards the car. I'm gonna get
good.
in the passenger seat and I'm gonna buckle up and then I'm gonna pull it really tight and then I'm gonna like clasp my hands in my lap, be like, just get us
Confidently,
Home.
I feel like he's
Well,
driven.
there's no cars on the road. There's
Yeah,
no
I'm not
people
gonna
on
hit
the
anything.
road.
just get
Well,
us.
you can hit things, but
I'm not gonna hit something alive.
sure.
my house is the closest. We
We're
don't
going to
even
your
have
house?
to go. Yeah, I just want to use the phone.
Okay.
You know the way. You've been lived in the side of the city. Right one's gas.
I know how to drive.
Left one's. You said okay.
You said I didn't have a license.
That's
I'm
fair.
not licensed.
Willow's gonna say, "All right, mouth zipped," and I'm gonna the radio's on, and Willow's gonna turn it off and turn off all
I
distractions.
turn it back on.
Willow's gonna wait and see if you put the car in to drive.
I do.
She's gonna be like, "Excuse me, you haven't checked your mirrors yet."
And I just go, yeah, I got him. And then I pull out.
Xander notices that the rear view mirror is not in the right spot, but is now too proud to move it.
Yeah.
Because Angel's a little taller than him. So the mirrors aren't quite.
I also do that thing where I put my arm like to do a reverse, and the car goes forward for like one little like,
Sure.
and I'm like, gotcha. But he messed up. He's trying to play cool.
Check your mirror.
It's there.
Check the mirror.
For what?
Xander, check your mirror.
I give it a thumbs up, and then we pull out.
Okay, great. And I guess we're
Okay.
I watch my car drive away.
You see it like jerk a little bit, like, oh no.
Okay. So you're gonna go to Will's house to call.
Giles. Yep.
All right. What are Buffy and Angel doing?
I'm
the
not
party.
doing this, but I do
Yeah.
I do hope that there's a ride that's like, you must be this tall to ride, and then nobody is, so nobody's on it.
It's the evilest part of the carnival.
It's a roller coaster. You're just under it, so if you can like stand up real tall, you might be able to get out.
So we're looking for basically what we're focused on, I think, is going to be the people who are working here. Like kind of what Colin, or I guess Willow, was saying earlier, where, is there any places that are like closed off? Like it seems like maybe we shouldn't be going there. Are there people like going in and out? Like where are the adults congregating?
So yes, but I think Angel's kind of enjoying, like, it's been so long since he's been a kid. Like for you, this was just a handful of years ago. Angel kind of wants to be a kid again a little bit.
Okay.
So he's like, maybe we can get a view from the top of the Ferris wheel.
And Buffy, who's like totally crushing Angel right now, is definitely not going to say no. We're not doing this correctly. We are distracted. Absolutely.
So I drag her over to the Ferris wheel.
Okay. You guys get in the Ferris wheel. Once again, adults.
Yeah.
Similar style of dress. They seem to be. This guy's got more of he's got a jacket on and like a cabbie hat. Mm-hmm. And he's like, just this way. And he opens up, and it's a 2-seater Ferris wheel. Okay. And the two of you get in it, and he's like, going on up, and he hits the button, and you start. It's slow, like a normal Ferris wheel. Like everything seems above board as you go up. It stops at the top, and you get a good view of the entire carnival. It doesn't look like there's any like big grouping of tents or anything that look like they're closed off, but it does look like a lot of people are going into the big top.
Is anybody coming out of the big top?
No.
Okay.
It seems like a lot of people are going into the big top, though. But I don't know any conversations you two might want to have on the Ferris wheel while I go get another beer.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I guess like I'm pointing out, I'm like, wow, you do seem like really excited. Do you like carnivals?
I don't think. Has Angel ever been to a carnival or like tried to enjoy a carnival?
Is he older than carnivals?
I think Angel
He's
might.
older than the concept of carnival, like modern carnivals, right?
I'm sure not.
I don't
like,
think that's true. I don't think that's
probably
true.
not like celebration area, but maybe like the
Yeah.
rides, the neon,
Yeah.
like the funnel
The
cake,
newer stuff,
the
yeah.
new style of the American
But
carnival.
a general like festival
Sure.
would be around. Yeah. But this is definitely an era of festivals that you would never have been young enough to enjoy, for sure.
So kind of like, just like giddy, like, holding hands, like riding this thing, and basically like,
are we going to kiss at the top?
yeah, absolutely.
You guys are just here to watch me and Brian virtually date.
But here's the thing. Like, because they're younger, are they taking on like a younger persona? Because it'd be funny if they have this perfect opportunity to kiss, but because they're younger, it's just
Any
like,
reason not to let it happen.
it's like, oh, gross.
They seem to be like not really. I mean, their emotions are definitely heightened. How about that?
It's kind of
Not
halfway.
not like puberty enraged hormones, but there's excitement in the air. There is definitely like everything seems a little more heightened.
They have the knowledge, the mind of their adult selves. They
Right.
just they're under the influence of some extra spiritual force.
You find as you're growing up, you are enjoying yourself more than you like. You do catch a glimpse of like, maybe I should not be enjoying myself this much, but I do. Like,
I'm just like, we're just having a
you're getting
really
caught
good
up in the
time.
moment.
They got that pixie stick high.
Like I stopped being totally focused on like figuring out what's going on and fixing it and try to just have a little bit of fun.
Forget until you get to the top why you were
Sure, yeah,
exactly
yeah.
there for you.
Yeah. It's great.
All right, the Ferris wheel then starts moving down, and as it gets to the bottom, it doesn't stop, and it actually starts speeding up a little bit.
I'm concerned. We should probably. Do you think we should jump out when we get to the bottom again?
When we get to the bottom again, yeah.
Yeah.
So then it starts. When it gets up to the top, it almost feels like a roller coaster, and it starts speeding.
Kind
up
of
as
feel
it-
your stomach dip a
Yeah,
little bit.
you feel the dip as it starts coming down, and you're definitely going quite a bit faster
Yeah.
than you were before.
We're gonna try to jump out. I think as we get to the bottom.
I'm gonna need a pull from both of you for this one. To
Oh,
jump
no.
out of the Ferris wheel.
Angel's going first.
That's fine.
Angel's tapping.
Gentlemen. Oh! Angel's dead.
Angel's something happened to Angel. All right.
It felt like it was built in such a way that you were really preparing yourself to someone's gonna get out.
Yeah.
Do you have the
I found a
box for
loose one,
Do you have the box for James?
I don't.
and then
Just
and
tapped
then
it too
kept
hard.
going.
We're gonna rebuild this as I.
We talk about the consequences.
The consequences. You just don't make it out.
Okay.
You
Okay.
kind of get tripped up into it, and you actually get caught in the carriage.
Okay.
Should have nice and even.
And we'll see if Buffy can make it out.
Well,
With the
it's
new
not. It's
tower,
a
I
little
hope she can,
unfair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the new tower. The way that works now is that we pull from it. We do the
Go to prime the tower
For those
a
who
little
are
bit.
watching the video, you'll notice that it wasn't a pristine Jenga tower when we started. Everyone did 3 pulls, and everyone's going to do 3 pulls again, and then I'm going to have an extra 3 pulls on top of that to keep the tension up. Oh,
It's okay.
Nope. Mike died.
Yep, Mike dropped one.
Like I'm going to say this is
I choked on
Xander's fault
I choked on funnel.
for wanting funnel cake. Led to
That's
Angel
true. It did end up
being
taking one
stuck.
good one.
in the Ferris wheel.
I think it was the
That
fact
was, that was a fast build. Thank you. While we vamped over here.
Yeah.
I
it's
think
great.
I think it was mainly because they didn't kiss at the top. No love.
Oh, we did.
Oh, we did
Oh, you
kiss.
did? Okay,
Yes.
It
gotcha.
was like a harmless like.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
8-year-old,
yeah.
like grade school kiss.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right, so
score.
everyone, we're gonna do a round, 3 rounds. We'll do 3 rounds around, and then the 3 remaining will get 1 more pull.
I'm trying to square this off, and I'm making it worse.
Okay, I
Okay.
think we're good. I'll start. So we're each doing 3, but we'll do one at a
We're
time.
gonna do 1 at a time. So we got Willow going first. Y'all are driving over to Willow's house, so we'll go ahead and fast forward into that story.
Willow immediately as we cut in, Willow says, "Do you think they're kissing at the top of a Ferris wheel right now?"
I sure hope so. And then you're calling Giles. Is that the?
Yeah. Once I get home, I think I'm gonna do the classic like walk in, Mom, Dad. Like,
They're not there.
they're not
Maybe
there?
They're not there.
Let me rotate this for the camera.
Yeah, rotate that a little bit.
Perfecto.
Willow's gonna be like, "That's super weird," and I'm gonna walk over, turn on all the lights, and then I'm going to pick up the phone.
Am I picking from this?
Yeah, everyone's gonna do. Yeah, no.
Oh, everyone does 3
yeah.
and then 3 more.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you 3 more on top of that.
That's gonna be tough.
How many did we do the first time?
3 each.
I don't think I did 3.
Well,
I think I did 1 the first time.
We definitely did more than that.
So yeah, we'll call Giles.
You called Giles, and Giles. So yeah, why don't we'll do a little bit of role playing?
Yeah.
while they're doing the thing.
Sort of rings through. I'm like,
Hello.
"Hey Giles, it's Willow. How are you?"
Fine. I mean, I'm found some things. What have you found?
So Buffy and Angel, they're 8.
They ate what?
No, they are 8. They're 8 years old. The carnival, we found the carnival. It's just on the north side of the city. And then Buffy went in to go talk to a kid, and when she went and talked to the kid, she became a kid herself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Angel went in because he's Angel, and then he became a kid too. And Xander and I still
Wait,
aren't
Angel
kids.
became a kid as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
My
thought it
Giles'
was,
voice is not great, but
it's okay. My Willow voice could use some work.
that's not why I do this. And you don't hear. You can kind of hear him furiously scribbling everything you're telling him.
Gotcha.
It's that loud. It's happening over the phone.
What should do you have any ideas? I don't know what kind of research that you've done, but we need some help because I don't really know what's going on or anything yet.
Well, I've been doing research into carnivals and the date. Nothing on the dates. The date doesn't seem to have any factor in this, but I found a few things on carnivals. But now with the children, that gives me a new avenue to look towards.
Gotcha.
How many did everyone fall?
This is my third one.
I've already done my 3.
I did my 3.
Okay.
Oh. So nothing for us then. Nothing for us at the moment.
You've narrowed it down a bit.
Okay, gotcha. We can wait like 10 minutes, but then we got to get going back because I'm worried of leaving them there by themselves. I have this sinking feeling that Angel might have died on a carousel.
Well, if you're gonna stay on the phone,
On a Ferris wheel.
Let me keep looking. And you hear some books rattling, and papers rustling. Or do an extra one, everyone.
One more?
Just one more for a rebuild poll.
Sure.
And the remaining players will do one. Brian, you don't have to do it anymore. We'll let about 10 minutes pass, and you literally hear Eureka.
I stayed on the phone the entire time with him, just like it's sitting there on speakerphone.
There's no speakerphone. You just have it, in the cradle, like just you're twirling the telephone.
As soon as I hear Eureka, Willow puts phone down and goes like, "What's Xander doing after during this 10 minutes?"
What have you been doing for 10 minutes?
I've been listening on the phone, and as soon as I hear Eureka, I turn around to look at Xander and what's Xander up to.
Because Xander came in, he wouldn't have stayed in the car.
No.
Am I looking through the pantry for munchies and just nothing satisfies the craving of said funnel
graham
Mm.
cake?
crackers.
And I'm munching, but like I'm not happy about it. Like it's obvious he has his eyes set on something,
Will,
and it's not here.
You hear Willow go, Xander, I got a Eureka. What was the Eureka?
There seems to be a pattern of towns missing, followed by bodies in a field that seem to be younger. Like a mass finding of kid bodies.
Well, he Eureka the crap out of that one.
How did you hear this? Are you listening now?
Like
He's on the other line, I'm in the other room.
I imagine like he's telling this
Yeah, right.
incredibly dramatic, scary thing, and then it cuts back to us, and now we're both listening.
Yeah.
And I have like a graham cracker in my mouth, and I bite it and crunch it out of fear.
Did any idea of how people are dying? Does that give us any indication of?
Well, they're not dead. They are all in comas.
Oh,
Well, that's a plus.
any idea what we can do?
Is it?
No, it's not. Any idea what we can do to stop or reverse it?
I don't see how it happened. I'm just seeing that it has happened before.
Gotcha. All right, I think we got to go back to the carnival. Can you meet us there once you find out more?
Yes, I will keep researching here.
Gotcha. Can you borrow a megaphone from the school? And whenever you get there, just yell.
Do we have walkie-talkies?
We've never
Used them.
Oh, then we don't have
Yeah.
walkie-talkies.
Just
I'll see if I can find one.
Just,
Okay,
I mean,
gotcha.
I know that Buffy has a beeper, so he could beep her.
Was it season 2 beeper, though?
I think so. I think not in season 1, but I think in season 2 she had a beeper.
Are-
But it would be like,
It'd be like a small thing.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to pass along solutions. I would basically just tell me that Giles
It
is
would just
there.
say demon, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it basically means that Giles is
magic.
at the
It says
carnival.
hell demon.
It says Hellmouth. Obviously. One poll to try getting off of the Ferris wheel.
Did I see that Angel didn't get off?
Well, you're doing it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Because it's happening so fast.
Oh, don't let Buffy die in the same Ferris wheel. This can't be a Xander Willow only.
No, it looks like
Gold.
on the top. It's got a little loosey.
All right.
Don't touch
got-
it. Don't touch it. You gotta leave it.
It's got a little loose to that goose.
We got a little loose brick off the
Oh,
side.
it's bothering me.
Maybe an easy pull for
We
someone.
got a very loose brick off to the side. We're gonna see.
So Buffy jumps off. Angel's coat gets caught on something in the car, and
no capes.
no capes,
No capes.
no capes,
No capes.
And he's stuck in, and the Ferris wheel is now spinning faster.
Okay.
So now it's spinning so fast that if you jump out, you will be seriously harmed, even an angel vampire 8-year-old form.
I feel like
And you noticed he didn't jump out.
yeah, I feel like Buffy is the type of person that would immediately resort to violence, so I will.
That's a T-shirt.
Sounds about right.
So I stand up, I climb the steps to the platform where you get on, and
You're
I
scooching by a bunch of kids. So
Yeah,
they're
I don't
like,
care.
Hey, what are you doing?
I don't
It's
care.
my turn next.
And I pull out my axe and I like swing it and stop right before the carny's throat, or probably what
Can
is
you
right
reach his
underneath.
throat?
No, probably
No.
like right underneath, like right here.
You just out of frame. You just see a little axe, like pointing up.
Exactly. And I'm like, stop the ride now.
Oh, God, I don't want to stop the ride. Everyone's having a great time. That wasn't the voice I used before, but here
No,
we are.
I kick him between the legs.
Oh!
That's the sound they make.
If he doesn't fall, I'm gonna start kicking his shins until he falls closer to me.
And you see him, like, whistle. And a couple, like, security, like, fellas come over and pull you. They grab you under each arm and start taking you away from the service.
Okay.
His legs kicking in the air.
Can I fight these dudes? Because like now
They're pretty big.
my goal is not so
They're
much
goon looking.
not so much to knock them out, but to just like get away from them, like just kind of shake them off for a second, like surprise them, and try to like bash the
Control
the
panel.
control panel
Well, they've taken your axe, too,
with my legs. I don't need an
you wanna
axe.
kick it.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to need you to pull one to escape.
Okay.
Just trying to see how many she can pull in a row.
Oh, of course. This one over here is
I
loose.
couldn't see it. This guy up here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Up top there.
No, it might have some like weird left side structural
Oh.
If
integrity.
you need to get up, feel free.
Oh no.
Yeah, I might have to stand up once they're important.
You get a bit down the way and you're able to wriggle loose because you are still Slayer strength, but 8-year-old Slayer strength,
Right,
which isn't
yeah.
full strength. You're like the strength of an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go the normal
Sure.
adults. You got normal adults.
An adult who just had arm day.
Sure. And then you're gonna try kicking the controls.
Yeah, just
All right.
breaking it by any means necessary.
This is like an acrobatic check right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead and pull for kicking console.
Oh.
We found a nice slide, a nice middle slide. So I was definitely in the lead for most polls by
For sure. Well,
fucking
she's in the
country
middle
mile.
of it all.
That's
you
true.
You went to research.
Yeah, no,
Also,
we
like,
had to.
I mean, so
I'm gonna pull you so you don't get a paper cut. Like
My-
cranking your neck from the phone.
I also feel like the Buffy character that I'm playing is somebody who's in it, like
Yeah,
constantly, right? Like she's not like the
An
researcher.
angel is in danger.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
serious.
No, I'm here for
support.
it.
You go up and you kick the console, and it just like sparks and smokes, and the Ferris wheel does slow down. And
I thought you were going to say it starts spinning faster.
faster, kicks off and goes into the woods.
Just rolls away.
I mean, now Angel's caught at the top,
Okay.
So it stopped,
and
but at the
you
top.
are you due to the whole scenario you are now sort of like nauseous, dizzy, and almost unconscious
Yeah.
from the experience.
But temporarily safe, at least.
Yes,
Okay.
you're not dead,
Yeah.
or
Okay.
you're still undead, but you. If she yells, you will not be able to respond.
All right. I won't be able to respond. Okay.
No, but you can help me now with them.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure he was safe. So I feel like
You
okay.
can't tell from where you are.
I give a thumbs up that you probably can't see.
To me, like as long as the wheel stops,
stops
I
there.
feel good about that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I trust Angel as a
I'm
intense
self-sufficient.
vampire to like
He has
be able
a
to get
He has
down.
a puddle of his own vomit, but yeah,
He's a
He
very
can
mature
figure it out.
8-year-old.
Okay, so I
What? Yeah, I was going to say, what does a vampire vomit up?
Ugh, it's
Blood.
can't be good.
Literally all blood.
Oh
An
god.
8-year-old covered in its own in just in blood.
Well, if it's 8-year-olds, like blood and like
Gummy bears.
gummy bears.
Pixie sticks. Yeah.
All right, so I do that. I'm glad that he's safe, and then I kind of tried to skitter, like because I know
security's coming after you.
because security is coming after me.
Yeah, they are coming at you.
So I'm gonna try to like lose them in like all these other kids. That's okay. It's
An
okay.
evasion poll. I'm gonna say by the time.
Ooh.
We're very close to having a Willow Xander episode.
Yeah, we are. She found a good one though. Let's see if she can get on the top here. Very nice.
Hey.
I hate how sloppily you put it on the top.
Can I touch it or no?
Yeah, you can adjust it. We're still
And that's when it falls.
It falls over now.
I mean, I guess she knows the tower's not going to be built on top of that because it's going to fall over the next 3 poles.
This Ferris wheels are relatively slow, so we'll say you can do a little bit more. And if are you heading back to the?
Yeah, we're heading back
I'm
in.
Pointing, which works fine for the cameras, does not work for the
Willow
audio.
and Xander
Willow
are on
and
their way
Xander are heading back to the carnival afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Willow is going to try and sneak the keys away from where Xander place them on the table or whatever because she's intent on driving back after seeing how he operated the vehicle.
What do you think? Did Xander just put them on the table, or is they in his pocket?
Oh, he totally put them in his pocket.
Willow's going to go up. Xander, can I see the keys really quick? I need to go get some out of the trunk.
You're dumb enough to fall for that.
You're mid-gram cracker.
Yeah. You have to play your
You
character.
can pull if you don't want to fall for it.
Yeah.
If you fall for it, I'll let you fall for it.
It's something that gets your expertise. So to be
but
super
the problem
smart
is
about
that
it.
I believe he would fall for it.
That's,
Right.
Yeah,
That's
that's
called role playing.
Yep.
I throw them your way in a like I think it's a cool way, but I just they smash against the wall.
You do the thing where it's you sort of underhand, but you slap your forearm for some reason. I don't know why you always do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially keys. I
Yeah,
don't know why it's
I don't know why it says.
I don't know.
Willow's going to let them fall to the ground and pick them up with dignity. She's not catching your shit.
Do the mid-air
Yeah,
almost
right.
grab, and it's no, I didn't even try.
I didn't try that at all.
Can't
but
believe the car didn't get any scratches on it.
Willow's walking back outside. She is going to firmly plant herself. She's going to adjust the seat. She's adjusting the rear view mirror. She's adjusting the side mirrors. She's making sure
those turn signals.
she's making sure the audio's off. She's turning on, making sure the AC is set properly. She's rolling all the windows up.
Good lumbar support.
Yep.
For sure.
And then I have the door open. I yell, "Xander, come on out! It's time to go!"
I walk out perturbed.
Okay.
He doesn't know what that word means. And then I get in the car, and I'm just kind of I can't believe I fell for it. And then right before you drive, I just take the mirror, and I angle it towards me.
And Willow grabs it and angles it back up.
Then it goes
I slap your hand
back.
right before you slap your hand before you
Dying
touch
inside
it.
the carnival and they're having a mirror
I
fight.
You're on episode.
I slap your hand away, and I point at you, and I say, "Don't make me turn this car around, mister." And I start to back up. And I drive back to the carnival.
Xander says nothing.
All right, you have a little bit of time before they'll show up. You didn't make a time to like meet up, right?
We had 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Okay. So yeah, you're about that time. Yeah, I would say you've got about that.
Cool.
Sure.
Yeah. We're pulling
The
back.
magic of role playing time lapse.
Right.
So you have a little bit of time before that if you would like to do anything before meeting up with them.
I think it's going to take me a little bit longer to meet back up with him at the front because I'm trying to evade.
Lose the tail.
Yeah, which I did.
Yeah, you did.
Can you just pass this around? Sorry, we were trying to also appease a small dog as we are doing this at the same time.
Like the tower falling.
Look, Otacon's been here
No.
since season 2, so Otacon's here for all of it.
He'll be playing Spike today.
Yeah.
So I want to spend some time kind of like slowly working my way up. But I think I've kind of got the information that the big top's where we need to go. And I just need to collect the rest of you guys to do that. So I'm going to slowly make my way to the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you sort of, we'll say you meet up around the same time. You're waiting outside the same distance you were before.
Okay.
And then are you going to them? Yeah, so you're just going to go up to them outside outside the carnival.
Yeah. So they don't have to shrink down. But I'm going to tell them like, hey, Angel, we got tricked into like this Ferris wheel thing and he's like stuck at the top now. They were like going to try to kill us on it. So try not to play any of the rides if you can avoid it, or try not to play any of the games or get on any of the rides. And it seems like everybody's heading towards the big top, and I don't know why, but you guys might know. Because did Giles say anything to you guys?
We didn't get anything from Giles, but he says he's on it with new carnival information, and he's going to meet us here if he finds anything. But I figure we need to start making waves.
Are you intentionally not telling Buffy that they're like everybody turns into a coma after these carnivals come?
Yeah, definitely.
You're intentionally not telling me that?
I'm not telling you that all the children turn into a coma. I feel like Willow would hold that information
Okay.
until you're not obviously you're in action mode, you're freaked out about Angel, and we have a plan.
Okay.
So until things start to get much worse, I think we're okay.
That's a terrible idea. Okay.
I would agree, but this is where the drama of the TV show comes in.
Of course, that's totally true. All right, cool. So I'm going to go in totally blind and be like, we got to go to the big top. Clearly there's something going on there. Angel's stuck at the top of the Ferris wheel. Are you guys coming with me, or do you want to wait for Giles?
I mean, I didn't come all the way back here not to go.
Yeah, I feel like we got a ticking clock.
Okay.
Willow's going to look and try and remember where Buffy started shrinking last time. I feel like I could probably eyeball it a little bit. She's going to Willow's going to turn around and be like, I have an idea. And she's going to take her crossbow and she's going to throw it over the line instead of carrying it into the carnival.
Okay.
Does it shrink in midair?
No.
Oh, that's
She's
interesting.
going to throw the bolts next to it.
Sure.
And then walk in.
Okay.
Do I shrink?
You do shrink. So go ahead and pull. I'm going to use the bathroom. You know what to do while you.
Yeah. I'm going to throw my weapons as well. Now that I saw that works.
And then can we do a full pause?
Yeah, we'll do a break.
Sure, quick break.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Too many beers.
Broke the seal.
Okay, I was just mid-pull.
You're about to pull. We decided to take a break so you could center yourself.
All right, I feel centered. I feel good. Oh God,
Feel good, and then
What is this,
immediately
a
the
pull for
tower
again?
wobbles.
Context?
Walking in.
Turn 8.
Oh, turning 8.
And turning 8 pull. No one wants to turn 8.
It's good, like commercial break cliffhanger.
Yeah.
moment,
Yeah.
you know.
It really is.
Good job,
I'm gonna
everybody.
pull. I'm gonna stand up.
Sunny Delight. That was a commercial.
Yeah, of course.
Not a sponsor.
Sunny D Ale.
And Colin has successfully pulled. It's putting on the top.
Very interesting. Oh,
Very solid.
He's really a very
Okay.
strong game
Willow.
face this night.
Shrinks down.
You put your hair into little pigtails, and it's adorable.
Thank you. Actually, only one pigtail, and off to the side of my head.
The side one?
One to one
I
side.
dig it. I dig it.
And I'm gonna go pick up my crossbow and bolts and see if they shrink when I pick them up.
They don't shrink, but they are
okay.
very awkward now. They're a very awkward size for your hands.
Damn. Well, Willow's gonna walk. Willow's gonna kind of sigh and then walk back out and then walk back in.
They don't shrink.
Willow's gonna hand them to Xander and say, "Can you hold these when you walk in?"
Wait, I got my own weapons to hold.
You threw yours already.
Oh, yeah, I threw mine. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Can you hand me those ones back?
Willow's gonna put hers into your arm and walk over, grab your
I'm just going to
axe,
have an armful
walk
of
over
weapons.
and just set it on top like you're carrying wood.
Okay.
I don't know if they've carried wood before.
That's true.
He does like a little kind of like nervous, like almost like a hopscotch, double dutch, kind of like, and...
Pull. Xander's gonna fall.
He's going to fall and get
Weapons.
impaled
just
by
stab
a...
himself in the
This is an
face.
alternate universe Xander where he dies
Oh,
carrying
no.
crossbow bolts.
Stand for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you're careful at that table.
This is going to be the dumbest way to
Oh,
die.
I would love it. I would love it. It's so
And he never
character,
got funnel
and
cake.
he never did.
Oh. I would have crumbled up some funnel cake and poured it out on the ground for you.
I'm gonna nudge that a little.
I'm gonna nudge that a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's a little loose
You
there
got to
at
do
the
it
top.
though. I won't do it.
Yeah, there you go. There
Okay.
you go.
Thank you.
All right.
So as you go, all the weapons do shrink with you as well.
Okay.
Gotcha. Willow's gonna take back her crossbow and be like, that felt like a really good idea, and just sort of comfortably hold it in her hand. It's really.
Like, do you want to scooch to the left so you're not fully blocked by the Jenga tower?
The Jenga
Yeah.
tower is getting bigger, my friend.
I think it just got. I think the Jenga tower has moved towards the camera when we rebuilt it.
It's fluid. It's alive.
Yeah.
All right, so now you were all in the carnival and 8 years old.
Gotcha. Thank you. Happy to be here.
I'm just a little bummed we don't get 8-year-old Giles.
Not yet, at
The
least.
story's not over yet.
Yeah.
Is he just a little badass? Like a little ripper?
Probably. We get
Well, I mean-
8-year-old Ripper.
I mean, he didn't turn into 8-year-old.
And
Liam?
Liam? Is it Liam?
Liam.
Liam.
Yeah.
Will I
I couldn't
am.
remember. What if it
Will
was
I
Liam?
am, right? From Black Eyed Peas?
Doesn't matter. I don't remember. And
Liam.
I'm going to get yelled at.
Yeah.
Willow. So I guess we're like.
Yeah.
So big top then.
Big top.
Sounds like big top.
Yeah.
Big top, big bad.
So we run?
As
No,
we're blending in. Or is this
Willow
With
like
handfuls of weapons?
Yes.
No.
Baseball
Willow
bat,
hide
that's
them.
not bad.
Willow grabs her hand crossbow and puts it
She
under
also
her
doesn't
shirt
have an accent.
So Willow's holding it under her sweater. So like hand crossbow. Yeah, big baggy sweater can hold and disguise a weapon.
As we're so the two things as we are walking towards the big top and like kind of blending in. One, I'm gonna take a look at the Ferris wheel to see if like I can see if Angel's doing all right, like what's going on over there, and then also keep an eye out for anything that I might be able to like ride or play that might get me a weapon.
Let's see.
Which may be something like
What kind of weapon would you think you might find at a carnival?
I think I would be able to find. Yeah. I think like I would if I was at a carnival. You could probably.
Where you, like, have to shoot the gun.
That's what I was
little
thinking,
BB
like the BB guns.
Would you wanna pull the BB
Like,
gun off?
yeah, I would. I mean, they're already after me. What does it matter? I tell them to go. Right, but I'll try it again. I'll do it again.
Could be axe throwing. Could be axe throwing.
I don't think they'd have axe.
Probably
No,
not.
you didn't see any axe throwing.
No.
Okay.
I wish.
I know.
There's darts. You pop the balloons.
Not quite.
You can find one of those.
You want to try and get the BB gun?
There's basketballs.
Yeah.
You need a basketball.
Or if there's just anything that's like made out of wood that I could like make a.
Is there a strong?
Makeshift
Is there like a
stake out of.
strength, like a test of strength?
There's a big hammer.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm positive I could rip that off the
Yeah.
other side of it.
You wander around, walking right past the funnel cakes, and
I do like I'm walking forward, but my head just moves with it,
sure.
and I'm noting where it is. I'm like, okay, it's right. Okay, right
You
here.
pass it, and then you get over to it's the old game with big hammer, and it's got the bell at the top of a big I don't know what you call
A
it.
light ladder of some kind?
Okay.
So you hit the little lever,
Ding.
and the thing goes up, and it hits the bell, ding, do 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 do, that whole thing.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna turn to you guys and be like, all right.
There's a woman running this one, going, "Step right up, come on in."
I say,
They all have the same voice.
you two need to get out of here. Go head towards the big tent. Wait for me there, because I'm about to steal this hammer, and it's gonna be a chase, and I don't want all of us to have to evade these people. So you guys need to get a head start and head towards the big tent. I'll pull the heist, and I'll meet you there.
Do you need a distraction?
A distraction?
Yeah.
What kind of distraction? Sure.
Willow looks at Xander.
becomes a distraction.
Willow looks at Xander like, I was kind of hoping someone would have an idea. And I hold $10 up to you that are your $10 you gave to me, that are $10 you got from Giles.
Oh no, she has the $5. Those
Oh.
are your $10
No,
you gave to him once.
I take the 10, and it's a smash cut to me outside the food booth, and I'm just knocking everything down, like throwing things off counters of like, I want funnel cake, and just making
You're having a tantrum.
I'm having a tantrum about the funnel
cute.
cake.
That's cute.
Oh God,
Your elbows
knocking
on.
everything down. But yeah, he's causing a distraction at the food booth.
And
So are you
I-
waiting for this distraction to happen?
Sure. And then
Okay.
if I see her turn to look at what's going on, I'm gonna try to.
So Xander is knocking every. So what are you? You're just knocking as many things as you can over.
Yeah, I'm grabbing beverages and like throwing them in the workers' faces. I'm flipping things. I'm pulling out all of the napkins, just staring them in the face.
Screaming that you want funnel cake.
Yeah.
They're trying to calm you. They're like, "Sir, we have funnel cake. You just have to buy the funnel. If you want the funnel cake, we can."
Funnel!
And so the worker is distracted.
Fantastic.
Go ahead and pull. So you're trying to break the connector between the hammer and the game.
Yeah, just a little flimsy metal thing that hooks
Sure.
onto it.
Yeah.
I just want to yoink that off.
All right. Try yoinking.
Ooh.
Oh.
A confident pull.
Confident, quick pull.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and say because of
Crit.
the speed that you did that.
That's a crit.
You add that was
It's
a
a
crit.
crit.
hit. You definitely you rolled a 20.
Nat 20 Jenga
Nat
pull.
20 Jenga pull, and you pulled the hammer off and go running. I'm assuming
Yeah,
in the opposite
absolutely,
direction.
100% towards the big top where I told you
Children
guys.
causing chaos.
The workers in the funnel booth, the funnel cake booth, literally just hand you one, hoping that it will quell your.
I look over to
take
see if
it.
a distraction is needed, and all I
You
see is
that
like
you don't see Will or you don't see Buffy over there.
I don't see her like take off with the hammer.
A little, you see a glimpse of it.
I'm gone. So it's
You
done.
see Willow, and she just gives you a thumbs up and says, "Come on back." She gives you the old "Come on back" here.
I look at the worker. I'm like, "We're good," and I grab it, sit down right there, and just demolish it.
Right. So you go and you see it does have like extra powdered sugar on it.
Oh, and then out of frame, you just see my hand pop up. Can I get a Coke down here?
As you take a couple of bites, you're noticing that there is some of the white parts of the powdered sugar are starting to move.
Oh no!
And you see little baby spiders hatch from your powdered sugar. As there is one
Why
big
spider?
piece
Oh God!
in
Why?
your mouth. I want you to pull 2 because you are afraid of spiders.
This is awful.
Michael is afraid of spiders.
Michael's
He's
afraid of
pulling-
spiders. He's pulling 2.
Xander's not afraid of spiders,
I
right?
literally wrote this down. One, not thinking you would grab it, but it was the only thing I could think of.
Remember, you get just the top 2 are sacred.
I gotta stand.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
I'd get up for this.
This is how Zayden
Take off the headphones. He doesn't need to hear us.
in
Watch your
spider's
feet.
web.
Pretty sure he can hear. We're in the same room. He can hear us without the
Can't
headphones.
hear us without
No,
headphones
I
on.
know.
Well, I said that
He's
for
away
the
from the microphone.
I said that for the people listening. Mike stood
Yeah.
up, took his headphones
Like,
off.
It's not. This is business.
The one
One down.
right below the one. Oh well, okay.
One
I was gonna
pull
say
of
the
2.
one below the one you just took is actually
Xander does a
loose.
spit take.
The one you were working on.
Down one.
Getting
Oh, that one
spiders
too.
out of his mouth.
He's taking 2 from the same row.
Ooh, ballsy.
Okay, as long as it goes down, we're good. As long as it goes down, we're chilling. And
I hate this.
Lovely. Stands up and just brushes off all of the spiders and goes, and just like does the thing where you rub your tongue off, like
Yeah.
So when they say the average human eats like 2 spiders a year or whatever,
I'm
it's
not
just
your
because he
average
ate
human.
200 and it's making up for everybody else.
That's
Got
how
it.
averages work.
Yeah. right.
they didn't know how to solve for outliers.
Yeah.
outliers.
This is why bell curves are important. Standard deviation,
Classic
people.
spider funnel bell curve.
So you're far on the left of the spider funnel. Or far right? I guess it'd be far right because you would usually go to that. But it'd be more as you go right. For some reason, I had it in your side. And anyway, my right, your left.
Stage right.
So, Willow, you see this happen.
Yeah, I see Xander running over it, and I'm like looking over his shoulder, thinking you're being chased by a demon. I like pull the crossbow out from under my sweater, and it gets snagged a little bit, but I'm able to like yank it out, and I sort of point it at Xander. I'm like, duck! Ah! And I'm trying to see if there's anything around you.
You just see a plate of funnel cake spider on the ground.
I can't see. Those are babies. I can't see them far away. As far as I know, you slammed a bunch of funnel cake, screamed, and then ran towards me. I have no concept of what's happening.
Fair.
What is it? What's going on? Is Timmy caught Noel?
Spider cake. All I say is spider cake.
You just say spider cake? Do
Yeah,
you stop
spider cake.
or do you keep running?
I keep running.
Willow says, spider cake, and then she starts running out.
In which
Yeah.
Buffy did run. So
Yeah.
you can run towards it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I start following Xander out then with a confused glance. And I'm running out after Buffy too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Uh,
We're headed toward the big top. That's where I was going.
all right. Do you want to wait to see if Giles shows up, or are you going straight in the big top?
I mean, how long has it been since we...
Not too long.
It's been.
Rat's been
Don't
not that
Is
long.
there...
don't even.
Do I feel like we are in a situation where we could maybe help Angel, or is he out?
When you can go check.
Well, we could go check,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, maybe if we make enough
firepower
rolls,
is important, I feel like, in the situation.
Yeah. Maybe if we make enough pulls, we can get Angel back. I'm not sure how this works. But
Yeah.
I don't know. So we're gonna
I
go
was going to
back.
get a deer and Chalice. You're going to slit its throat.
Well,
He yells from the top of the Ferris wheel, not worth it.
I am hoping that he's starting to make his way down because he is a vampire.
Parkour.
So.
You mosey your way over to the Ferris wheel, and you actually do see Angel now on the top, and you just see blood throw up
Oh.
come from the top, and just him just being like, oh,
Oh.
and then kind of fall back into the car.
Well,
She sees that, or we all see it.
You all see it.
Did you have the cake too?
bummer. Okay, I guess there's. I mean, I guess if
All
there's.
right. I know you're still sitting here as a champ.
Nah, I'm just puking blood.
Puking blood.
Okay, well, I mean,
But like
if
the
there's-
good kind of puking blood.
Right. Like you had a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's nothing we can really do, I mean, we can try to like. I don't know. You guys tell me.
I guess
I don't
it-
wanna-
Willow, you haven't done anything
Yeah.
fun in this.
Yeah. But real talk, because like in game, is there a way like if with Angel having failed and knocked the Jenga tower down, is there situations in RP to bring back? Okay, gotcha.
Mechanically, Angel's out of the game.
Gotcha. That's what I was curious about. I didn't know if there was an if and or but about
I
it.
mean,
Okay.
if you had a really, really good reason, we could somehow get him out.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
You know,
That's
I would allow it, but the way that he is certainly
Shouldn't have been clumsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bri.
While we're waiting, let's say we're waiting for Giles, and while we're waiting, maybe some time is passing,
Yeah.
fun games, things like that happening all around. We're sort of running out of important things to talk about, and Willow's going to look over and see some kind of like fortune telling machine, like a Zoltar from Big or something like
You
that.
don't see a Zoltar, but you do see like a tent with like a sign that says that there's a fortune teller. You see a sign that says the astounding Wanda Zanzer.
Wanda
Wanda Zanzer,
Wanda?
the Mystic.
Wanda Zanzer the Mystic, and
She's wearing red.
Yeah, she's Scarlet.
There's a red
Witch. Is she a
tent, yes.
Scarlet Witch, perhaps?
I literally wrote this down, and then Mike went ahead and wore his Scarlet Witch outfit. This was for you, and you're welcome.
Thank you.
so everything we've done so far has turned out bad.
Yeah.
Have we
Everything.
learned anything or had any
Don't have
positive
fun.
interaction from anything that we've done so far?
Well, the only thing we learned is that usually the things that we're engaging with are either gross or trying to kill us,
Gotcha.
Or both.
or both.
Oh, depending on how much you like eating spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like eating spiders? I
No,
don't know
but I'm
where
not
you
gonna
landed
kink
on
shame.
that.
I'm not gonna kink shame.
You particularly, no.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
no.
But yeah, I mean, lots of people eat insects, so like,
Yeah.
that's just cultural.
So then maybe I shouldn't. I probably shouldn't. It feels like we should get some help. And there's a
Go in, do it, rock and roll. What's the worst that could happen?
spider
And then
mouth.
the shot gets
throw up
whiter,
blood.
and you just see Xander like,
And the tower just smashed to tower falls.
Willow's gonna say, you know what? We live for a good time, not a long time. And she's gonna strut confidently over and throw the velvet curtain of the thing up. And she turns around. And she says, "If I'm not back in 10 minutes, tell Giles he's pretty cool." And then she just sort of shakes her, like, "Fuck, that wasn't very good." And then I let it, and it like falls back and like hits me in the face, and I like scurry inside.
I think that makes sense. Like everybody else that I've tried to get information out of like the
Yeah.
carnies and stuff, and they, because of like their jobs, they seem to not be like very receptive to like giving me information. But this is somebody whose
designed.
job is to give us information,
Yeah.
so it's not a bad idea.
Let's try it out. Willow's
Yeah.
gonna walk in.
All right, you walk in, and there's a table with an older lady there, dressed in red, but the cliche "I'm sorry, gypsy," the Fipsy, is that what you?
Fipsy, fake gypsies.
Yeah, so she's
Fipsy.
dressed like a
Fipsy.
Fipsy,
Gotcha.
Yep.
all red.
The Scarlet Fipsy.
The Scarlet Fipsy, and she.
The Scarlet Witch is Romani, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
And in front of her is a large bowl of water, and then there's a chair on the other side.
Gotcha.
Come in.
Thank you very much. What kind of information and fortunes do you give here? Can you give me like a genre?
I just tell you what the water tells me.
Gotcha. Does the water have any idea like about the special properties or nature of the carnival?
The water tells me what it tells me.
Okay, sure. Willow's gonna go
We'll
sit
see
up. Like,
what's in your heart.
Hey, Xander just yells from the outside, "How's it going in there?"
Willow looks around for pricing information.
You do not see any.
How much does it cost?
For you, my darling, free.
That's not good.
That's no. If capitalism taught me anything, free's bad.
If I give you some money, is it less likely to be bad?
We can only find out.
Willow hands her $10.
She does the thing where
She checks it.
She checks it on the floor.
And while
She pulls it in the dress, yeah.
while she's pulling the $10 in the light, Willow's gonna smell the water.
It just seems like water.
Okay, interesting. Willow's gonna take a seat across awkwardly and she's like, "What do I do with my hands?"
Wherever you want.
She folds them in her lap.
She puts her finger into the water and she sort of makes a circular motion around the rim, and she reaches up and one drop falls into the water and it ripples across, and you can see her. She's now leaned a bit over into the water, and she goes, "I see one child above all else. I see one important child you are looking for. I see them surrounded by no one and then surrounded by many. And then I see everything disappear."
That's really cool. Thanks for the drip, Fortune. The child. Blonde young girl?
I do see a young girl. I don't see color. I just see shapes.
Surrounded by none and then surrounded by many. Do they seem to be inside, like the tent?
I mean, I don't have a location. No.
Could you dip,
GPS coordinates.
could you dip your finger again?
She does it again.
Yeah, okay.
She does it again, and she goes, "Oh, I
Focus
see
on a
something.
different spot.
I see something different. I see your future.
Oh.
I see lovers that leave you in different ways, shapes, and forms. If you'd like to hear about that."
No, I'm good! Willow slaps the top of the water.
There's two here, and one's pretty interesting.
I think they're both pretty interesting. Slaps the water again.
Oh, I have a real preference on one of them.
We'll talk about preference later.
I mean, the fortune is pretty fluid.
The fortune is very fun.
Very
You're
fluid.
right. Fuck. Willow's gonna stand up and back up and be like, "Okay, well, thank you for that. Super not confusing Fortune. I really appreciate your time. Mrs. Red, thank you." And just goes to back out and sort of wave.
All right.
Have a fun time at the carnival.
I will. And just sort of beds out.
You get a little caught up in the.
Yeah.
I want to give one for the stress caused by the end of that.
Okay, that makes sense.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
This one.
This one over here, I think.
I think
This is
so.
a good one.
I think that's a good one.
Real neurotic about the rest of
That was one I was saving, so.
I appreciate you giving it to me. I'm
No
not sure I would have
problem.
found it.
Ooh, and there we go.
Okay.
Might want to touch just a little tap.
Little tucky
I
tuck.
want to get it a little even there. No, you can't touch that one. Stop,
Oh,
stop
sorry, I
touching
didn't
ones
know.
you didn't touch. Even it out. A bunch.
Yeah, cool.
Ooh, excuse me.
All right, mine's in.
All right.
I come back over and I relay the
You're
information.
no longer caught up in the curtains as you leave.
I come relay the information. One child surrounded by no one, then surrounded by many.
To me, that sounds like the big top.
Yeah.
Like somebody's in the center. There's nobody in like the
And then all
main
of a sudden
ring, and then the secondary ring of like the audience, right? Like I
Right.
feel like that's what. So I feel like we gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we just
How did
go.
the rest of that talk go?
Taco?
Tacos.
Talk go. How'd the rest of that talk go?
Talk?
Tacos in there.
Talk?
The
in
talk.
The talk?
How the rest of that taco?
in the
You ever had a
fiction.
really good talk?
He's
Go.
from Chicago. He can't help
I
it.
know. I was like, damn, that's the most Chicago thing I've ever heard from you.
Italian beef. Sausage.
Watch out with your elbows and shaking
I know,
back and
I
forth.
was like-
You're going to kill yourself doing a
This is why
Chicago
Jenga's
accent.
never been very good in Chicago.
That's true.
Xander becomes
Too much-
nothing but Chicago for the rest of the episode.
Thin crust pizza? No,
Gotcha.
thank you.
Okay. But no, it went pretty good. Apparently, I'm going to fall in love a couple times, which I already knew.
Great.
Yeah.
So we should head to the big top.
Yeah, we could wait for Giles, but I did tell him to bring a megaphone and shout for us. So hopefully,
He has my beeper number. If
He has your
hasn't-
beeper number.
If he
Worst
hasn't done
case.
it by now, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just roll.
let's just roll. Let's get it.
Buffy's not a patient person.
No.
This is like
How many characters can you get on Bieber? That's only numbers, right? Or is it you can do?
you can do like I think there was like
remember.
there were
It's been so long.
codes. I wasn't old enough to have a beeper.
You'd have to create codes with people.
But my dad had one, and I know that
Is
like
that
there
how they
used
work?
to be
You like
codes.
make code?
Well, no,
Yes.
like you just
Like-
say like
like-
if I text you 44, it means call home.
Yeah, I
Right,
think
or
there's,
411.
numbers.
I was like, I have an
So
information.
we have a number system.
911.
I think the only thing he could write you is hell with like 1134. Turn it
Uh,
upside down and it says
So
hell.
it's on.
I don't. I honestly don't think
say
I need.
boobies.
I don't think I need like any information. Just the fact that Giles is beeping me.
That joke's for
'Cause
anyone with a calculator and who went to
Stars is
school.
so upset that she's being derailed by now.
It was also boobless. That was another one you could spell. Yeah.
Okay.
So, just
Yeah. Well, I do know that like when you had a beeper, like one of the main things, like if you got a beep from somebody, like that would just immediately just be like, oh, I need to call this person.
almost right, Giles, just in numbers.
Right. I would assume that if
5,
I get
1,
a beep from Giles, that means he's
1.
here. So I
Yeah.
would know that.
Okay,
Like
gotcha.
that would be it. Like if he contacts me, that would give me like a clue to like maybe head towards the entrance to see if I could like meet up with him. That would be it. But if he doesn't, then we're just gonna go.
We'll go ahead and for yeah, you do get a beep from Giles.
Okay.
After the fortune.
All right. Well, I'll see if I can find a payphone. Well, two things. I'll do something really quick, like because I don't know if he's at the library, if he's outside of the carnival, so I don't have to go too far outside of the carnival. I'm just gonna call him really quick on a payphone and see if he's at the library.
No answer.
Okay, great. So that means he's here. So like we'll run to the entrance, see if we can grab him, and then like bring him with us.
Gotcha.
Or maybe he just passes his information. He doesn't have to become 8. It's fine. So we'll do that. We'll go to the entrance, see if we can find Giles.
As you're walking towards the end, well, you didn't have to find a payphone in there because there's no payphones in the.
There wasn't any.
No,
Oh,
not
okay,
in the
okay,
carnival.
okay.
So you start heading towards the entrance, and you pass a young child in a sweater vest.
Oh,
and
no.
Glasses.
Oh, damn.
Carrying a big book.
Oh, that's Giles. Hey, Giles.
And he does a double take. He goes, "Oh, Buffy! Oh, well then. Hold on." And he goes, "I think I found it.
Great.
I think my best guess, they're Vangronoth demons.
Vangronoth. What does that mean? What do they do?
They're sort of an energy demon.
Okay.
They're like feeding off of everyone's emotions here.
Oh, because like so we're feeling so excited because like they're trying to generate that so they can eat it.
Yes.
Okay.
It
So
would seem so.
how do we kill them?
Well, they are summoned by a child or person. I'm guessing a child since there's so many children around here.
Are you telling me we gotta kill a kid?
No. What?
All right, so we gotta find a kid and break the spell, whatever this kid is doing.
Yes, that
Okay.
would be the best guess I can get off my research.
Okay, well then we need to go to the big top because I think that's where the kid is.
It might be proximity related, given the idea that there is a
A center.
center and
Oh.
that there is a location that has formed.
So based on what I saw from the Ferris wheel, was the big top kind of in the center?
Yes,
Oh.
very much.
That's it.
Fantastic.
Boom.
We're not even talking anymore. We're just going. Like, let's go. We're gonna burn the big top down.
Oh my goodness! I just got a flashback to playing D&D with my friends. That is their answer for everything.
Burn it down. See if it
Can
burns.
we try burning it? You know it's made of stone, right? I want to try burning it.
Arson solves a lot of problems.
I mean, arson solves big top problems.
True. Is Giles coming with us as we walk towards Big Top?
He's already 8.
He's befuddled and he starts walking towards, like, following you.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go.
He doesn't seem very like confident as he's walking through. He seems very nervous. He seems unnerved by what's going on.
As we start as Buffy's power walking forward, Will is gonna kind of like run up in step and just be like, "Hey, just so you know, I trust you and I think we're on the right path. But if we fail, then everyone's gonna go into a coma. Okay, bye." And I'm gonna kind of like start slowing down.
Okay. Great information. Doesn't matter. We still have to kill these dudes. So like I think basically it just means that like we need to like approach it. We'll go and we'll see if we can like if there's like some sort of obvious spell, like if like there's a kid that's surrounded by like I don't know salt and like weird stuff, then we can like
You know those
solve
kids
that
covered in
problem.
salt.
You know,
The
salt
little-
circles.
it's the little girl with the umbrella.
Black candles burning.
Right, the little girl with the umbrella and the raincoat.
Have you seen Hocus Pocus?
Yeah, was the Morton Salt girl in
The
that?
salt circles. She does salt circles.
Once again, I thought that was an umbrella.
The motion did look a little umbrella.
It was very umbrella-y.
But like a Singing in the Rain. sort
Yeah.
of way.
Well, whatever. There's a part where she like makes a circle out of salt,
Oh, yeah.
right? Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's a thing.
Oh yeah. PSA: if you're attacked by a demon, get salt.
No,
They got-
no. Absolutely no PSA. He has no idea what he's talking about.
No, don't.
Xander's
Oh,
PSA.
is it
Sure.
is it witches only?
I don't know.
It's magic.
Listen, you are not magically involved in any of that
Listen,
stuff to even give
If this,
any advice.
if this breaks bad, I want to see the day we're sued in court for giving incorrect salt advice.
What do you mean we?
My son was slain by a demon because a podcaster told them to use Morton Salt specifically.
Yes, they were playing Jenga, but they seemed very, professional about it.
All of a sudden, Mike's
me-
pulling us down with it. I'm like,
when he
we.
needs us to go to
Go to
prison.
jail alone.
Yeah, he's his
Anyway.
friends there.
I did the disclaimer. This will not work.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go big top. Unless you guys want to stop somewhere. Unless you think there's something else we could do.
No, this circus has burned me.
I think it's good. I think we should go in either through the front or split up and do back front at the same time.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter to
I mean,
me.
Buffy's a kick down door kind of person.
Yeah.
And you guys have the
Can't really
crossbows
kick
because
down
I just have a
How do you
hammer.
have the back of a circle? What do you mean?
Well, but there could be
Opposite ends of one circle.
yeah, opposite ends of one
There's
side
How do you
clearly
kick
an
down a
entrance.
tent tarp?
along a diameter.
I just want to see her kick down a tent tarp.
Yeah.
Like just kicks it.
If anybody could do it, Buffy could.
That's
Fair.
true. I'm gonna let Buffy enter first.
Giles does nudge Xander and go, "Is she carrying a hammer?"
Long story.
Okay, and he's just holding his big old book. The book didn't change size. It's just the same tome. It just looks like a normal tome he has.
I was hoping it would have like pictures in it now. Like kids book.
It's like has buttons and it speaks. There's a little speaker inside of it.
Well, let me check. And then he pulls the thing. The demon says, "Wah!"
The Bancroft demon says, "Wah."
Wario.
Yeah.
I think the noise you're looking for is.
Yeah,
So,
my bad.
I think like the plan is I go in guns blazing as Buffy is wont to do from the entrance, but that's also sufficing as a distraction. So you guys can like kind of find another different way to sneak in or get and see what's going on. So does that sound like a good plan? You guys can
Xander-
jump in if you need to.
I think it's Xander Buffy front.
Okay.
Willow Giles back.
That sounds good to me.
Angel chilling at a fair.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, Brian, you can play as Giles for right now.
Oh, sure.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
You don't have to pull, just to give you something to play.
Oh, I'll die twice. It's okay.
I'll kill your character. Fuck ain't me.
All right, you can play as Giles for now, just because I feel bad that you're sitting here for so long.
That's all right.
Well, whenever we make the plan, Willow pulls the crossbow out from under her shirt and she goes, "All right, team, suit up." And then she slots a bolt into the thing and cocks it back.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of kids are also making their way towards the big top.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna ignore them. I'm gonna push in front of them. I'm gonna be rude as hell. And I'm just gonna like barge in.
You pushed
Xander,
one
you're my
that
backup.
Especially look like Cordelia.
Oh no.
That's fine.
That's I pushed that kid.
We'll
twice.
deal with you in 8 seasons.
Push him again.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys run back. We're gonna hide at the front. I tell Xander to kind of keep a little bit of a distance, so if you can hide if you need to, and like fight from a distance. But like we're just gonna go in. And I'm going in just straight through the front door and see what's going on.
I got my little kid's baseball bat, my little kid dagger.
Just the letter opener at this point.
Yeah.
All right, as you walk in, it looks like this show is about to start, or has just started.
Okay.
There is a ringmaster in the middle with all the spotlights on him. The kids are raucous. It looks like what's it, Pleasure Island in Pinocchio? Just
Yeah.
a bunch of kids, rowdy, throwing popcorn, and it seems like the show has already started.
Okay. I'm not gonna take a seat, but I'm gonna like kind of like walk down the aisles and stuff, and like kind of trying to
Like you're going for a seat.
yeah, but like
moving.
keeping and moving and like kind of in the shadow, just kind of checking out what's going on.
All right.
It is like, is there a? Do I see like the backstage area?
No, it looks like there are 4 entrances, and
Okay.
then just like the grandstands between each.
Oh, okay. So they're coming from outside. So, oh, that's interesting. Okay. Is the guy that in the middle? He's an adult.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
Big top hat, handlebar mustache, long tailcoats.
Okay. I don't think this
Very
is.
grandiose.
We're looking for a kid, not an adult. I thought we were looking for an adult, but after let's talk to the fortune teller, it seems like we're looking for a kid. So this is not super. I'm gonna try to keep going to see like where the elephant tamers, the lion tamers are coming in from. Like maybe there's a different tent that I should be going to instead. If there's nothing.
So you're gonna keep looking for a seat until an act starts pouring.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What are the rest of you doing?
How do you think?
Who was going with Buffy?
I was.
Xander.
Yeah.
And Xander.
So what do you?
So I do find a seat, and I just like casually just kind of sit there with a baseball bat and a dagger, and a kid looks at me weird. I'm just like, funnel cakes, right? And just look back forward.
He looks a little like a young Jonathan.
Oh God.
I love it.
He just goes wide-eyed and looks away.
Is there anyone like running the lights above?
I mean, you can't really tell.
It's too bright.
It's dark up there, and then the lights come down. But
Okay.
I mean, the lights are moving
Okay.
with the ringmaster.
Okay. And there's no one kind of guarding the exits or ways out?
I mean, there's kids are still pouring it.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks,
All right.
thanks, bud.
Thanks, Otacon. Thanks, Spike. Spike just been in the background making quips the entire recording.
Eating popcorn.
Yeah, Will and Giles were walking around through the back. Do we see any kind of like entrance exit? People
You're on
pulling.
the opposite
Yeah.
side. Same deal. You just kind of there's kids making their way in, and you come in and you see all the same.
So there's no place where they're bringing like elephants in and out, like acts, things like that. Interesting. I guess we're gonna stay out. I don't know. I guess in character, Will is gonna try and be like, I feel like we should wait and see if we can figure out where the workers are going.
Are going, or I mean, they're going into the tent.
Or
Right?
I guess where they're coming from too. We're looking for a kid who seems like they're in charge or they're part of the staff. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they have those like little like train car things of like the where they keep the animals and whatever. Like, is that outside the tent somewhere?
When you were going around, you did see that there are some animal cages.
Like trailer type of
Yeah,
things.
like
Yeah.
in a location, sure.
Gotcha.
But it
Will
didn't seem like it was like here is where all the
Staging
offices
area, yeah.
and yeah.
was it? So is the Vangroth?
Vangernoth.
Is the Vangernoth demon the person who summoned it? Does that person get like consumed by the Vangernoth demon, or is it like a human made a pact and tried to summon something? What's the situation?
Do I know that?
Giles so what Giles found out is that it is a child who unknowingly summoned it, and the Vangernoth demons come forth.
Gotcha. So
I say we go inside then.
yeah, maybe we just go inside. Let's go in one of the, I guess the closest entrance.
Yeah.
then.
Find a seat.
Yeah, we'll
Keep
find
an
a
eye
seat.
out.
Yeah,
Low, high. Where are you gonna?
I'm gonna be low.
Low, I think.
Well, Willow with the crossbow. I'm gonna be high. I think I'm gonna be up
We'll go
a little
high then.
ways. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so you can sort of a vantage point.
Yeah, a little
Where are
vantage
you
point.
And, where did Xander end up sitting?
Pretty close to the front.
Okay,
I think
melee character. You're.
I was also thinking the front. I was thinking like kind of like the ring
You're
as
still
close as you
walking
can,
around, though, right?
but like walking. Yeah, but like trying to keep it to.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm right behind the first row so that I can kind of blend in a little bit.
Gotcha.
Willow points out Buffy walking and says, "There she is."
So the ringmaster has finished his spiel, and he goes, "And let the show begin!" And a bunch of clowns come in.
Adult
Wait,
clowns.
was anybody afraid of clowns? I can't remember in that like nightmarish episode.
Anyone from our group?
Yeah,
Probably.
I
I feel like it'd be a Xander
I
thing.
feel like it'd be a Xander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have Xander pull.
So you get it for
because
spiders
these-
and clowns?
because these clowns are they don't look just like normal clowns. They look like they
Unionized.
possibly are demons in clown makeup.
Yeah.
Like they
Nope.
look like they from a watching viewer perspective, they look like they have prosthetics on.
Yeah.
But are also colored over with paint makeup.
Now I'm wondering if that was a Willow thing. And I can't remember. I don't know. It's
I mean, I'm gonna get both.
Yeah, no.
You did grow up.
Oh.
we can do whatever
Standing
we
up
want. Yep.
Oh.
All the poles
Oh.
are stand-up
Headphones
poles
coming
nowadays.
off.
Man.
I think it's taller than it was when I knocked
it
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 over.
was,
I
yeah,
think you pulled better because the other one was very lopsided.
yeah.
That's fair. It's
Up top.
It's mostly symmetrical at this point, but
Xander's so.
Oh, you
Just-
can always you can choose not to pull.
You also can choose not to pull. This is true.
You just fail.
That something will happen if you don't, and you can just leave it where it is.
It's too rocky.
Okay,
Alright.
for
Oh,
those
you're
listening
gonna
at
take
home,
the L?
those listening at home is halfway out,
Yeah.
and Mike has taken the L and is
It's
leaving
way
it.
too
Can
rocky.
you get it on the camera? I can't tell if it's that.
yeah, you can kind of see it in the camera.
It's
It's
I'm a little too boozed to trust myself.
The piece is about a quarter of the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So as they come in, you clutch the bat even more, and you start shaking uncontrollably, and you don't feel like you could move.
Cool.
So do we think Willow also had it, or
I don't know.
I don't
I
think
would say-
so.
You're supposed to stage fright, right, with the opera?
Yeah, I had stage fright
Yeah.
specifically. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think she would be a clown sphere
I
person.
feel like Xander definitely.
If I
Yeah.
have to go out into the center, I think that's something.
Okay.
If I
They
get
get called as a volunteer, or totally won't happen.
now, right? There'd never be a situation where that would be the case.
Fluid storytelling.
But yeah, I think that's more it.
All right, so the clowns start coming and interacting with the crowd, blowing balloons,
Yeah.
bubbles, and like throwing confetti in, and like hitting. One hits a head on the other one, and the head actually like flattens, and then he like blows on his thumb, and it reinflates.
Yeah, right.
You know, but it looks like it really happened, not like just prosthetics. Like he actually
Yeah.
flattened his head.
Gross.
Oh, gross.
So Willow is not even looking at them. You are scanning the crowd.
Yeah.
You seem to see there is one area where it looks like the kids are even more raucous than any other area, and it's like straight across from you in the front.
Okay.
You can't tell where the attention is, but you can see that there's something going on the other side, opposite, in the front.
Got you. Willow's gonna try and make eye contact with Buffy and trying to like wave her down as she's walking around in a circle.
You think I have to pull for that?
Um,
Just to notice that she's waving at me?
Or me to perform well enough to get the attention.
I'll say that you see that she is trying to tell you something.
Okay.
Gotcha. Willow is going to attempt to scream at the top of her lungs. Bottom row, other side, and I point.
You see her cup her hands, but you don't hear anything.
And I point down the other way.
The clowns have now made their way out, and some jugglers come, and they are juggling knives.
Okay. I don't love that.
And the ringmaster comes out and asks for a volunteer. And Spotlight starts searching the crowd, and it
Willow
sees
sits down and immediately
sees Willow like doing this.
Oh,
like a
The
Buffy.
attention of Buffy,
kind of figure.
and she points down,
Yeah.
and so they go, "Oh, lady at the top there, come on down."
Willow goes, no, thank you.
Oh yes,
no,
come
thank
on.
you. I go to sit
This
down.
is your moment to shine.
I sit down and I point at Xander, and I kind of sink down into my
Xander's not
seat.
near you. Giles.
Giles. I point at Giles and I sink down into my seat.
And a couple of the clowns that were
Giles.
previously out come up and start pulling you down to the front, into the big top.
As I'm being pulled away, I don't want to blow the cover. I'm making panicked eye contact with Buffy. How is Buffy reacting to
I mean,
this?
I'm trying to get to you, but I think we're pretty far away. You're like up here. I was at the bottom. So
Gotcha.
like I'm kind of trying
And
to
on opposite
converge.
sides, I think, too.
Yeah, I don't know if we're on, because I came in the other way, but I've been walking around. I don't know exactly where I am, but like I'm trying
close enough to do anything.
Not close to do anything, but like I am making my way towards Willow to see if I can help. I can help, but like I don't know if anything's. I mean, as far as I'm aware, you're just kind of getting put into this stupid thing. But
Right.
like,
Willow is going to try to subtly toss her crossbow and bolts into Giles' lap as she gets pulled down.
Sure.
Cool. All right, cool. I try and drop it in. I'm like, okay, yay, good for me. Woohoo, love this.
So I'm gonna have you pull for the embarrassment of being pulled into the
God.
into the big top.
Good
Okay.
luck.
Check
That
out
bottom
some
is
bottom
rough.
ones
The
there.
bottom's real hard. I wish that there was a freebie down here.
Bottom
there
is
are two
rigid.
full rows at the bottom
Yeah.
that don't
I
seem to
know.
be budging.
So many.
You're not gonna go for Mike's like half one
Nah,
that's
I
already
might,
out.
I might now. I was kind of
I
hoping to
can
find a
move,
different
too,
one.
if you'd like to
No, you're
try
fine. You're
moving
fine.
from this side. Colin hasn't taken off his headphones though, so it's not serious yet. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, it's loose.
He's got it. He's got it.
Okay.
He's got it.
He's got it.
So Willow makes her way down into the big top. Ooh.
Ooh,
Well done.
Thank you.
that's awful.
And she looks panicked, but composed. And she's the volunteer between two jugglers that they're like tossing to either side of you. So like since you're 8 years old,
Yeah.
they're going by your head.
Okay.
These knives are just passing by your head, and you are stuck still because you know that's the only way you're getting out of this one. But you still can communicate to Buffy, who definitely can see you at this point.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you can tell me where to go.
Willow's standing completely still, trying not to move, but she makes eye contact and she's using her fingers and she goes, "That way, that side." Point,
Okay.
point, point. And like
All right.
both hands are pointing, head is completely, shoulders it's rock steady, and just arms and fingers dramatically pointing. All right.
You definitely know this.
Cool. Then I'm gonna go do what she told me to do. So I'm gonna start looking and scanning and walking towards the general
So
direction.
You're somewhat close to it since you were sort of on opposite sides
Yeah.
of the big top. Xander's still sitting. Yeah, that's right.
He's
So
frozen.
You're sitting frozen. Giles, are you doing anything at this point? You're just.
I kind
you
of
have a crossbow and a tome.
I kind of tuck the crossbow under the seat so the clowns that came up don't see it, and trying to kind of stay unnoticed for now.
Pushing up your glasses. Yeah. All right. So you start heading towards the general area, and you start hearing a name. That a couple of the kids start like they sort of pop out in the conversation that you hear. You keep hearing the name Ronnie
Oh, okay.
as you're sort of making your way through like the apartment. Excuse me, apartment.
Yeah.
If you would like to actively, or I guess, yeah, do you want to do anything with that?
Yeah, if I'm hearing and I'm suspicious, like there's like a kid here, I'm gonna start like either like trying to figure out if I can see somebody talking, saying Ronnie to somebody, or worst case scenario, I'll just pull somebody and be like, "Hey, have you seen Ronnie?" Like a kid, if I have to.
Yeah, you keep hearing how cool Ronnie is.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, who's Ronnie? Like I hear this is great.
And so you catch a kid on the side.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm running out of side characters from season 2.
Harmony.
Harmony.
What's
Faith.
what's
She's not in there
the
yet,
jock
but-
guy? What's his name? Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm blank.
It's
'cause
been
this
too
is
long.
So it's too long. We'll say
Keith?
Harmony.
Andrew?
I think it's Cat. Yeah, no, Andrew's. He's not in that early.
Ben Affleck from the movie.
Ben Affleck from the movie right there. No, Harmony.
Harmony,
is right
sure.
there. This is
Yeah.
a young Harmony. And she's like, "Oh yeah, Ronnie's the coolest. She's right there."
Oh,
And
she.
points, and you see like a young girl, blonde, pigtails, just surrounded by what looks like so many friends and like admirers,
Okay.
and they're all just like like nudging her in the side and like handing her popcorn and like
Okay.
everyone's having a great. And she looks like she's having the time of her life.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over and try to talk to her and be like, "Hey, are you Ronnie? Like, I heard that you like put this all together."
All right, I want you to pull to
Yeah.
try muscling your way in because everyone wants to. be
Because
next to
everybody
Ronnie.
wants to be next to Ronnie.
I wish there was something down there. Oh, that.
Oh,
Ooh, we might just need a little
I
more.
found it.
Watch your elbow. You got it.
Confidence.
Love it.
crit.
Ooh.
His name was Larry, by the way.
Larry.
I just had to look it up while you were pulling. His
Yes.
name was Larry. It wasn't Larry. It was Harmony.
I didn't give you a
But
ton
I'll
of
put
time.
that into my back pocket.
We got Larry in the pocket.
Got Larry in the pocket. You're able to like muscle because you're a little stronger than all. These
Yeah, yeah.
You're able to muscle your way right next to Ronnie.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna be like, "Hey, you're Ronnie, right?"
Oh yeah, isn't this whole thing great?
Yeah, it's super great. How did you get this? I heard that you put this together. How did you do it?
I didn't put this. This showed up. I got a flyer that said there was gonna be a carnival.
You got a flyer? Who gave it to you?
It just showed up at my door.
Did you have to do anything besides the flyer? How did you get
How would
here?
I do anything to get a flyer?
No, I mean like how did you get to the carnival? Where are your parents? Did they bring you?
I don't live far from here.
Oh, really?
Right over there. By the
Cool.
cemetery. It's real weird often.
Oh,
A lot of
really?
noises over there.
Yeah, I bet.
Sounds like punching and kicking and dusting for some reason.
Hey Ronnie, do you want to like go check out backstage?
Oh, there's a backstage?
Yeah, there is.
I haven't found it.
Do you want to go?
She didn't find it.
Yeah, right.
And the juggling has finished, and you're able to scurry back up to your
I'm
seat.
scurrying over towards Buffy.
Okay.
I think
Sure.
I'm-
Okay.
Yeah.
I see
Sorry,
Buffy
sorry.
now making a conversation in the thing. I just got involved. I'm gonna scurry that way.
Sure. So you start making your way to the edge of the group of kids that seem the most excited to be there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to convince her to go check out it backstage and lure her away from the big top.
All right. Give me a pull.
Oh god.
Give me a charismatic pull. Ooh, that one looks good. That one looks good.
Oh man. Oh.
And that one looks
man.
like a solid pull.
She's got a solid A game on the field today.
Buffy the fucking superhero just can't knock it down. Not only strong but dexterous.
Real defeated right now.
You got a new character. It's fine.
She's like, oh, you think there's a backstage? I bet you all of them are back there.
There's got to be some place, right? We should go check it out.
I think we will.
Yeah.
And she kind of looks around. And she goes, I'll be back. I'll come back here. Just wait right here. We'll be right back.
Okay,
And
great.
she starts heading with you.
Fantastic. So I am trying to lure her away from everybody else, and then
So are you heading towards? Did you
I'm gonna
see-
just be in step behind Buffy and who was it? Buffy and Harry?
Ronnie.
Buffy and Ronnie.
yeah, and I'm gonna try to get Giles' attention, which I'm assuming that you're looking at me to come
Yeah.
down. I'm trying to recenter everybody. I don't know if you can
If
come.
Xander would like to try unfreezing, he can pull.
I would like to.
Okay, go ahead and try pulling to unfreeze from this clown terror. Oh, did we get
Yeah.
a headphone removal?
I have not had to take it off
You got
yet.
You got this one. This might be
Chosen
farther.
one. It's also the farthest at the table.
No, I'm
No, it's
kidding.
higher.
I'm kidding.
Nope,
Higher.
Up one, because that was a twosie. You don't want to grab a twosie.
Oh, always fall. That is the way physics
Oh,
works.
yep. That's a load-bearing brick. Oh, no, not the one you pulled. The one you pulled down. Putting it on top.
Okay.
And he's trying to do it in the middle.
But yeah, as I see Willow doesn't come back to the seat, I hide the crossbow, under my coat or whatever, and
You have a sweater vest on.
yeah, and get up.
You can put it behind your toe.
Sure, yeah.
Clumsily.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you start making your way towards the same exit they're heading towards.
Yes.
Xander, you noticed Willow move as well. And now that you have shooken off your clown fear, you start heading towards the same exit. You two are, Willow and Buffy are obviously way ahead of everyone else. But you started to make your way. You're now no longer in the seats, you're in the little aisleway. As the jugglers make their way out. Next we have the lion tamer come in the aisle that you're coming, the exit that you're coming out of.
Okay.
The lion tamer comes in with a what looks like a demon. You realize it's a demon, but
Yeah.
you think it's makeup. Coming behind it, going yeah.
Okay.
What was he saying?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
So they're just in the aisle.
They're just in the aisle, coming in,
Okay.
the exit.
Can we kind of let them pass, or is that not going to
Oh
happen?
yeah, no, you can. There's plenty of room.
Okay, we'll let them pass.
All
We'll
right,
just
so
keep an
you-
eye on it.
You let them pass. Yeah. But Giles and Xander sort of lose view of you if you're gonna continue. You wouldn't know that, but
Okay.
The two of you don't see anything past this lion.
Okay. I'm gonna still head towards the exit we were headed towards anyway. So hopefully that would be enough information for everybody else to join
As
us.
you almost exit, all of a sudden you hear the sound drop. Everyone becomes silent, and everyone's heads, besides the four of yours, moves towards the exit
Because Ronnie's going that way.
because Ronnie's going that way.
I double down. I'm gonna grab her wrist and start
The lion
running.
even starts looking over.
I'm gonna start grabbing her wrist and start running out as fast as I can.
Okay, let's pause right here because I need to use the bathroom again. I know this is really exciting.
Next
This is
time.
the moment.
Mike is being more and more hidden as this Jenga tower gets taller.
Mike, you can join me over here if you don't
No, I
mind.
like it
now.
because whenever it crumbles, I'm gonna be revealed.
It's true. It'll be a great reveal.
Yep.
Sparkle, glitter.
And we're back. Sorry about that. Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. We're back.
I'm sorry about biology.
Oh, you need commercial breaks in a Buffy episode.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's a
That's
commercial.
Oh, we
True.
forgot to do our theme break though.
We'll add it in
Before you
later.
went, I should have had you go.
We're out of practice on that one though.
No, it's been too long.
So where we left
We're
off.
pulling Ronnie out.
We're trying
Buffy
to.
And
Yeah.
Ronnie and Willow are trying to leave, and they all got the slow head turn from with Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Giles and Xander are trying to rush to the exit.
Yep.
Okay. So you bolt. Is that? What
I
you're
grab
saying?
her wrist and we bolt.
Okay.
Because this tells me that I'm doing the right thing.
Xander and Giles are in the middle of crowds, and the crowds start rushing towards the exit. So I need both of you to pull to not get overwhelmed by this crowd.
Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
No, you gotta let. He
you
already
gotta
died
let-
once.
Fine.
He's got to go first.
You gotta let Baby Giles get
You
a
can
chance.
get up here because there's only two, so these two are solid, and you can start from here
Baby boy Giles needs a chance.
Literally nothing at the bottom of this tower.
or this one.
Oh,
It's
but,
also
but do
not
we
one.
want Mike to
But,
pull?
like, no, do
so
one of
that
these.
He actually has a chance.
Don't do that one.
Oh,
Or-
oh God.
I can see it moving.
Oh, I'm
He's got it.
screwed.
You got it.
It looks solid.
Gotta put it. Oh, no. Oh no.
Put it
I'm
on
dead.
Put it on
Put
this
on
side.
something.
I'm so dead.
Mike's gonna. So Giles, as long as he
Yeah.
A soft stand. No elbows on tables. All elbows off tables.
off the table.
Normally it doesn't matter. This is getting matter time. Oh, Giles is alive.
That wobbled as I was putting it down.
I know.
Giles is even able to
right.
like get ahead of the crowd.
It's gotta be the top.
Oh man, he's got the headphones
Yeah.
off again.
Yeah,
So
Serious?
these two are solid, and you can't pull from, but anything underneath it.
There's literally nothing below the first four rows that you
You're
can even
almost maxed out
pull
on
from.
Like legitimately,
Almost maxed out.
I'm impressed.
Xander's a little rattled from those clowns.
Oh, man.
We're gonna see.
Willow is watching Xander like go through a crisis in a moment and doesn't know if he's going to live. Watching her friend weave his way through a crowd of angry children.
That piece is loose, but the tower's wobbly. So this isn't the time to remind him about the one hand rule, or
Yeah, it's one hand. One hand.
Sorry.
One hand, one hand.
So can leave it if you need to. Whoa!
oh, he dropped the
Oh, but it lives.
Oh, he is fine. He is fine.
It just has to go on the top. It has
One
to go on here.
hand.
One hand.
One hand.
Oh my god! I can see it leaning.
Oh god!
I
Everyone, be so
can't
fucking
believe it.
careful.
Okay, Xander also is not overcome by the crowds and is actually making his way. He's nudging people out of the way with little baby baseball.
Excuse me.
His little t-ball bat. He's got going on.
Wow. Boy.
But the crowd is heading towards the exit, and Buffy and Willow and Ronnie are able to make their way out. Ronnie is now a little thrown
Yeah.
by the fact that everyone is now rushing towards the exit.
I'm just like, I don't know why they're chasing us, but we got to get out of here.
She doesn't seem enchanted by it anyway.
Yeah. No, I think
She
she's
seems
just confused.
legitimately confused.
So I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna be like, "Holy shit! Why is everybody chasing us? Let's get out of here!" So like to kind of push her out
Yeah.
of the circle, like just trying to escape.
And
the
she
carnival.
does follow you.
I would assume so. Yeah. If you
Okay.
get started chasing by like
Yeah,
100
by a
people, like you're gonna do it.
Huge crowd.
Yeah.
As you leave, you see like a person walking by, and he's got a torch. And as he looks at you, you see it is a fire breather.
Oh.
And he goes "Whew," and throws a fireball right across the entrance of the exit that you are trying to get out. So you can either wait or try evading this flame.
Is it coming at Willow,
It's coming
Buffy,
across.
and Ronnie?
It's coming like if this is the doorway, it's coming across the doorway, not down the hallway.
Okay.
Gotcha. Can Willow attempt to grab the back of Ronnie and Buffy and yank them back into the doorway as the flame goes by?
Sure.
Oh,
All right,
God.
Willow's gonna reach out and try and grab the back of both of them and yank them
Which way? Sorry, which way?
backward. So we're like, it's going diagonal across the doorway, and I'm gonna try and like, you walked out, he breathed fire. I'm gonna grab you by your shirt collars and yank you back into the doorway so that the fire goes across the front, and then we can try.
But then we're still trapped inside?
Well, I don't know if we'd be trapped. I guess I would hoping the flames would pass and then we'd get a break. Like it's not going to be a constant stream of fire that would close off the exit entirely.
Well, this is maybe a demon.
How about I try and grab? Fine, I'll try and push outwards. I guess past the fire. You see somebody coming through, like cars coming down the road. You try and push somebody out of the way.
Okay.
Okay.
And he's going pretty slowly. Otacon's not a fan of
It's
this
not
move.
the time.
Oh, he's standing up. Headphones still on.
Well, he doesn't need to move. He's right next to the tower. Ooh, a lot of wiggles.
A lot of wiggles.
He has time to
Nothing.
back out if he needs to.
This tower has been picked bare.
Very good there, but he can go to that very top layer.
He's bracing his hand with his other hand.
Oh,
Excellent
no.
strategy.
Yeah, still good.
We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for this.
Which is Patreon.
Yeah, thank you, Patreon.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He's 85% out. Oh. Hey.
So I'll do you one better.
Okay.
So Willow sees you see the torch, and you see a man with big puffed cheeks about to blow.
Okay.
You had one bolt in your hood, in your sweater, that you didn't know.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. From when I held it under there for so long.
Yeah. One of them got caught in that big fuzzy sweater of yours, and you now notice there's one in there.
Yeah.
It's a little fuzzy sweater now.
So it's now a little fuzzy sweater, but it's still a little bad.
As I was walking, though, I was like pulling it out, like, what is
It
this?
started like jostling as
Sure.
you were running, and you caught it,
Uh-huh.
and you just like chuck it at the
Hell
demon.
yeah.
And as it sort of like, it doesn't quite like pierce them, but it does hit them in the chest, and it makes them sort of spit take and miss
Got it.
their flame and just go, and the gas misses, and it's just like a little a flame,
Oh,
and
incredible.
everyone is about to run past it.
Okay. We're out.
So now you're out.
They're out.
You start running which direction as you come out?
Presumably this is a circle, and we're in the center.
Yeah.
So based on radii, it doesn't matter. So whatever is straight ahead, to the edge of, I just want to get out of the carnival. I want to separate this kid from the carnival. It's like because we don't know exactly how, because there's nothing mystic obvious going on, except for the fact that everybody's centered around her. So to kind of pull her out of the enchantment circle is the best option I have. And if that doesn't work, we'll figure out something later. But that's what I'm thinking. She was lured by a flyer to this carnival, and then all of a sudden it drew everybody in.
Yep.
So I think the best way is to have her leave the carnival. That should, if everybody came to the carnival because of her, they should theoretically leave the carnival because of her, and we can figure out how to age up people later. That's a
It
whole
might be
separate
what
problem.
spell break might break after
Yeah.
proximity.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah, I think that's the goal.
As you run out, you see that all these attendants, all these carnies, you now have all of their attention.
Okay.
Everyone sees you.
Oh,
run
from all
out.
the different booths and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the plan.
What's the plan?
I and you. Are you with me?
Xander.
Xander and Giles are still in the tent because you were ahead
Okay,
of them.
they're still in. All right, I am going to have Willow take Ronnie, and you guys go and get out, and I'm going to try to make the biggest distraction, taking the hammer, breaking, trying to start electrical fires, trying to bring down the water for the gun shooting games, just bash those so water starts spraying. I am trying to make as much physical chaos between me and everybody else.
Just leave destruction in your
And
wake.
if I die, I die. But this is what I would call a heroic sacrifice to allow them to escape and try to draw as much attention towards me as possible.
Do you want to do that right out the gate, or this is just a plan for?
This is a plan if we get cornered.
Okay.
That's my, as soon as we start getting penned in, I'm going to try to push them, get as far as we can with me there, because you guys are better off with me there. But if we start getting if the carnies start closing in, that's the plan.
Willow acknowledges as we run. We got the
Okay.
plan.
We got it. Let's
we got
roll.
it. We know it.
These two dorks, we just left them. Like,
I turn around. Run faster! Must run faster! Must run faster!
As you get to the first layer of booths and food trucks and I guess they're not trucks, but
Yeah.
food vehicles. That's when Giles and Xander have made their way out. So you can see what's going on, but you are a bit behind of what is happening.
So we're out of the tent and still ahead of the rest of the crowd.
Correct.
Yeah.
The crowd is starting to spill out with you, but you're at the fronts. You've made your way out to the front of the crowd because you are more determined.
Got it.
Because you have a purpose. You run past a cotton candy stand, and you see the carny grab 2 cotton candy, with the cone and the cotton candy on top, fling them at you.
at us?
At you two.
Okay.
So you can try evading, or you can let it hit you.
I'm going to try to take the
Or
hammer
something, or
and
something.
baseball bat.
Okay.
I'm going to try to hit it back.
Yeah, what do you think you'll do in this situation?
I think Willow is probably. I don't have anything to fight with. I think Willow's going to try and drop. So I will try and evade it. I'm going to try and drop to the ground.
Try to evade it first.
Gotcha. I see it coming, and I immediately fall face first on the ground.
I hate this.
Oh, but Colin's a pro,
Colin's a pro.
and he got it out real quick. All right.
Okay.
So
Willow drops.
Willow does like a somersault, and it goes over her head. And Ronnie they're obviously not aiming for her.
Right.
Right.
And you tuck and roll and come back, and you're fine. So do you want to just try? Do you want to try? So you're gonna hit it with your hammer.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm not even gonna have you pull, because as it hits your hammer, the cotton candy sticks to it, and it starts growing and starts covering your hammer with cotton candy.
Drop and run.
And then you drop. Okay, so now the hammer falls, and you notice that the Willow notices that the cotton candy that missed her hits the side of one of those duck pulling games, and it starts covering the side of that, and it starts expanding on the hammer. That's
Yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah.
Anything that Xander and Giles would like to do thus far?
Run as fast as I can.
Ditto.
Or can I pitch ideas to them?
Of course.
You guys are probably by the animal cages, right? Want to start popping those open?
Releasing some
I
lions.
don't know
Lily.
if I want a lion.
Yeah.
Or grabbing a truck. I don't know. There's just a bunch of stuff going on. That's whatever you guys want to do. You guys could run and try to catch up with us, though. That works too.
I'm trying to catch up to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
Because
fair.
I don't know what our purpose is.
Okay.
all these people are still innocent, whether right.
I guess that's true. The kids shouldn't be
Let's
eaten.
not feed the lions with innocence.
Fine. That's not what Buffy would say.
Well, some of them are bad.
Some of them are bad. They're not all bad. Some kids are jerks. I think was that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Don't you guys have crossbows? You're not shooting anything? Just gonna... I guess you're just running to catch up.
Yeah.
And,
I
a,
suppose.
and a bat.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm throwing daggers
A
and
crossbow,
bats.
a bat, and a book. CBB. All right. But we're running out. So I guess we passed that, and they're running after us.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna go as far as we can.
Yeah.
So the next set of you go past are more like the carnival games, and those there's one on each side. The carnies start grabbing a bunch of the stuffed animals
Oh
and
shit.
start throwing them out.
Okay.
So all of a sudden there is a small swarm of stuffed animals of varying sizes heading towards you.
Okay. Team, I think this is the heroic sacrifice time.
Think this is the moment?
I think this is the moment. I think this is a moment where I'm like, me facing down an army of teddy bears is like the way to go here.
We got teddy bears. We got gorillas. We got other
Unicorns. Yeah, I know. The mermaids, etc.
We got off-brand SpongeBob's.
Pikachu's. Pokemon.
Off-brand Pikachu's.
Off-brand Pokemon.
Ponkachu's.
Sponge Bill?
Digimon.
Just Digimon.
Oh God.
So
Sorry, Digimon fans.
I think
They're Digimon fans?
Sure.
Oh.
okay. So
We just
here
lost a
I think
subscriber.
I love me some Agumon.
there you go.
So
I
what's
think
happening? Yeah.
that I'm gonna heroic sacrifice. I'm going to just be like, keep running, don't stop, get out of here, whatever you do, get her out of the circus, whatever. And I'm gonna turn around, try to like pick up maybe a stick or whatever I can to like just start taking down this army of stuffed animals.
Are you going to, for real, just push down the tower?
I absolutely am.
How about I give you a note?
Yes.
You notice that Ronnie looks enough like you, but she's wearing a sweater. You grab her sweater. You put your hair into pigtails.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Decoy. I said
My bad.
she had blonde pigtails. I didn't think this was going to happen, but we are here now.
Yeah, this will be part of the thing. Yeah, okay, great. So if I look at her and I tell that she's like looks similar enough to Buffy, I'm cool with being like, oh, I'll just run around in circles inside of the circus for like a while to like pull everybody away and let you guys escape. So we'll like hide behind one of the tents really quick. She's probably completely has no idea what's going on, and I'm not explaining it to her either. I'm just pulling her sweater off, putting one on, shoving it over this kid's head, putting it on the other one on, tying my hair up, pulling out her pigtails, and I throw her to Willow and be like, get going right now. And then I'm come out from the back corner of the tent, and I am going to start luring everybody in the carnival away.
Oh God. It's me.
So you do that. You yell, "Hey, they're trying to take me!" Mm-hmm. And you notice carnies are looking at you. The stuffed animals are starting to head towards you. You start yelling, "Help! Help! Help!" And you're running away, and you are getting enough of them taken away. Not all of them, but enough of them into this army of stuffed animals. Now it doesn't look aggressive. They look helpful.
Like, yeah, like they're trying to be nice. Yeah.
They look like Disney animals have come to help you out. As we build this tower back up.
And for those listening at home, heroic sacrifice is you can essentially knock down the entire
knock
tower.
over the tower,
There's nothing against intentionally knocking down towers.
We were so close to the end anyway. This was the best time for it. It's the climax.
Essentially, Buffy is out of the game.
Yes.
She is almost succumbed to the magic. As she's running off, she almost thinks she is Ronnie. She is having a good time.
I probably start going back to the big top.
Willow, as she's running, is going to be like, all right, then come on, Buffy.
Xander and Giles, this takes a minute. You're able to catch up.
Okay.
While
Yeah.
we're changing. Yeah.
And we're essentially kind of like flanking them on the behind. Like we're just making sure no one's coming up to get them from behind
Sure.
as they're making a break for it.
All right, we're back to our epic conclusion.
The third act, the third break.
Sort of.
Sort of.
It just cascades as time goes on, and we have to take more and more breaks because more and more alcohol has been in us. So, Buffy is running, pretending to be Ronnie,
Yes.
being chased by both an army of stuffed animals and a few stray carnies. Xander and Giles have caught up to Willow in the real Ronnie, now wearing Buffy's... Were you wearing a leather jacket? I feel like you probably...
I was wearing a black turtleneck.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
black
she's just wearing whatever she was wearing under her sweater. We'll say a black tank top.
Cool.
So enough of a difference, nobody really knows.
As soon as Willow sees Xander and Giles comes up, she'll be like, hi, Xander, Giles, this is Buffy, and sort of looks around and winks a couple times.
Got it.
You're able to carry that ruse a little bit longer. You can see you're almost to the edge of the carnival, like at least where the tents and stuff proper are, like the booths and whatever. And you see a couple of the security guards that pulled Buffy away step out from behind a couple of the booths and yell, "She's over here!" and start heading towards the four of you.
Willow yells, "Who? Ronnie? No, she's over there!" and points behind me. Yells, "Does it trick them?"
They're not fooled.
Okay.
I'm going swinging for ankles.
All right.
Yeah.
You have a crossbow, right?
I have the crossbow.
No,
Oh,
he's
you have a
I
crossbow.
was about to take it out.
All right. Let's do. We're gonna do 2 pulls since he's almost twice your size.
This was just recently rebuilt. If you take it out on this one,
The
you
first
can't.
pull
I will
topples
love
it.
I will. Love
It's you got to give some respect. I get that this is a fresh tower and you're feeling frisky, but
Ooh,
Oh.
my heart on that one.
Mike just pokes it like it's a dead frog, and he's oh.
You go swinging, and you get shy of the guard on the right.
I can't believe you knocked down a new tower.
And
The first fucking pull.
I got cocky, and the minute I took it, I realized that where I had to put it,
Yep.
it's leaning there already.
Because there were only 2 on the top, so you had 1 place to put it.
you do one of those, like, you swing, whip, and do about a 180. And the one guard grabs you by the scruff of your shirt and lifts you up off the ground.
Cool.
And
So only one of us hasn't died.
you are now in a bear hug. Now you've sort of done what you were hoping. You've kept the one.
He's off the board.
He is distracted now by keeping you in a 2 foot off the ground, cartoony,
Mission accomplished.
running in the air hold.
But I will say, in my defense, we all had to pull 4 pieces each from that
And
one.
we're gonna do it again right now. So, Giles, while we're pulling,
I'm gonna go first.
Woof magoof. Now that you're pulling these, what is your plan?
I was going to shoot... there were 2 guards.
There's 2 guards.
Yeah.
There's one on the right. Xander
Who's now- yeah.
is now
Not a good target.
Keeping distracted.
So I'll shoot at the other one.
Okay.
Once this tower is primed. Oh, can we rotate this for the camera?
Yeah. We'll rotate it.
Once Mike pulls and is confident that you can straighten the tower after you. Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
Well, yeah, you might want to do that way too. I can see.
Yeah.
I can see it leaning one way.
That's why those boxes are super helpful.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This I think.
What happens if you knock it over while setting it up?
No, nothing.
Set it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to. I'm not
But the
super
more
worried about it.
precariously he sets it up, the more exciting this last
Oh God.
stretch is.
Do I pull?
Yeah, everyone's pulling 4. Yeah, no, I had a box.
table get more warped in the last
I
hour?
think
We got more drunk.
No, we're starting to pull from the bottom like dummies.
We knew that they all got trapped last time. We didn't want to stick up at the top.
I used to have the box, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't think it ever made it to my house. I think this is my wife's set. Ooh,
Oh, God.
Jeez, Mike. Ah, man. He's
All
pulling. No, don't grab. Just leave it.
We could do.
leave
Do we
it.
just want to call this a pause and we'll
yeah,
get
we'll
this
just
going?
call it.
It's too like.
One more time.
Well,
All right, we've now recreated the tower. Xander is being held precariously by a security guard, and Giles is about to try shooting the crossbow.
Aiming for right between the eyes.
The first death is going to be the security officer at the end.
oh,
Security
no.
demon. Oh, the very bottom.
Oh, he's going. Oh, that's tricky. That's a tricky one. Oh, he decided against it. He's testing out his bricks. Ooh, that's loosen up. You don't like it?
Do one of these, baby. Me, this little one.
Yeah, baby, you can do it.
This one?
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't
Is
like
it-
any of these.
Then
What
don't
about
do
closer
it.
to the
Do
top?
it- do
Built
this
this
one.
shitty tower.
Closer to the top.
We all did.
We all did together.
Maybe this one in the middle.
I also
Nope,
made him a little
don't do that.
taller each time you bring him back, which isn't helping, and it's also helping.
Oh my god, why is there nothing?
There's nothing. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna have everyone?
Oh.
Crossbow
All right.
happens.
Okay, so
Get bolted.
Giles is fumbling with all his things. He drops the tome.
Oh no, that's the most important bit.
But you didn't purposely.
Knowledge
throw
is
it.
more important than weapons.
You didn't throw it. It fumbled out of your hands because you were trying to hold it, but you're also trying to lock in the hand crossbow.
I'll make sure to pick it up.
Willow has Ronnie by the hand and is trying to drag her off towards these security guards. The second security guard goes down to grab Ronnie, and Giles gets him right in the hand. Right in the hand. He goes, ah! You're able to skirt underneath this security guard and make your way, and you can see, based on earlier, the proximity you might need to get away, and you cross the threshold. And as you cross this threshold, you, Willow, can feel like these emotions are starting to wash away from you a little bit.
Okay.
And as you turn around, you see the security guard heading towards you, and you see the other security guard holding on, I guess, towards Giles. I pointed, stupid camera. I know it's looking at me. So it's the one security guard's heading towards you. The other one has Xander by the scruff of his neck. And you see, like, from the bottom, like, circumference of this whole carnival, lights start emerging from the ground, and it almost looks like fire, but you don't feel any heat, and you inside don't feel this heat either. And as it starts burning up, you can see that the different rides, attraction, tents are starting to burn away. These security cards are starting to burn away, and as it starts burning away, you can see from the bottom up you starting to age up as the fires start going up. And when it gets all the way up, it sort of peters out into little sparks of light. And all you can see is almost all of Sunnydale looking around confused in the middle of a field.
As Angel falls 40 feet from the sky.
Covered in his own
He's like a cat. He lands on his feet.
He does a flip, Lance.
And you look over, and Ronnie is indeed 8 years old.
Aw. Well, how is Ronnie reacting at this point?
She looks freaked.
She looks freaked. Willow's going to kind of like kneel down and sort of clasp her hands gently. And it's like, Ronnie, hey, Ronnie, look at me.
Huh? Yeah?
Where are your parents? Where do you live? You said you lived close, right?
Close. I live just over there.
Gotcha. Okay,
By the cemetery.
let's keep going over there. I'm going to turn around and try and make eye. Do I see? Is it a mass of people?
A mass of people. Buffy's over there.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm gone.
I'm just gonna point up like
Adult running strength. She went somewhere.
I'm just gonna point out. I'm gonna take her home.
I just yell, what happened?
Figure that out amongst yourself. and I'm gonna hold hands with Ronnie, and we're gonna walk out towards her house.
All right. And you make it all the way back. And as you're walking towards it, you get to her porch, and you actually see 2 adults start also walking towards the same house. And she runs towards them, and they pick her up and hug her and squeeze her so tight.
And then just yell, don't take fires from strangers.
And they thank you. Like, thank you so much for bringing her home. We went looking for her, and then one thing led to another, and I was on a tilt-a-whirl, and then I couldn't get off the tilt-a-whirl. And, oh boy, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Maybe don't play near the cemetery anymore. I don't know if that's specifically related, but maybe let's keep it in the yard, okay?
That's good advice for Sunnydale in
That's
general.
just in general decent advice, right? I'd like to think so.
The
Yeah.
problem is there's 12 cemeteries, so it's
hard
anywhere
not
you're
to.
playing, you're near a cemetery.
It's true.
And then Willow, with her last act of the episode, is going to do a backflip and try and dab.
I'm going to need you to pull 3 times for that.
All right, and fuck.
You really fucked.
I'm not going to die on a backflip dab after, you know what?
Ow!
I'm going to leave that one
You
be.
also can decide not to backflip.
Well, that's not going to fucking happen. Does that sound like something Willow would do? Willow's... I got number
Oh,
1.
no?
Willow's constantly doing
When
backflips
was
and
the dab
dabbing.
invented? Because
Oh, she's about to invent it.
Oh, okay.
Willow's inventing the backflip dab as we speak.
She saw it in a spell.
One hand.
One hand.
Oh, yeah.
One hand.
One hand.
You can do the one. Well, you can do the one and then
And then
switch
the
to the other.
Okay, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Tap and then pull.
do the old tap and pull.
All right, you're halfway through the backflip.
2/3. I said 3.
Okay.
2/3 of the way through the backflip. Backflip dab.
1/3 of the dab.
She gets the backflip. Is that what you're?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe-
She does the backflip.
But the dab.
She's gonna see if she can land the dab.
Oh.
I really.
Oh, God. No. No.
Don't put it on that side.
Wrong
No,
side.
Put it on that side. Put it on that side.
Oh.
The most precarious dab the world has ever seen.
The only dab the world has
World's
ever
never
seen.
Everyone looks at you super confused, and they thank you anyway.
Yeah.
As you Willow back
And dabs.
and dabs.
I still feel 8. I don't know. There's a little bit of 8 residue. It's kind of hanging out.
8-year-olds are
I don't know. I have no clue. I know it's the internet thinks it's funny.
If we're
and
talking
If
about
I
it.
turn 8 and she has not dabbed once, I'll come back on her and let you
Got
know.
it. Thank you.
I got a full year for her to dab.
Had to finally break character.
she's
All
so
right.
old.
But yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
We'll all get back together.
We'll all
and
get
say-
back together at the Bronze, where everyone starts congregating naturally, because that's just what they do.
The band has been
Everly
sitting there
is-
for 2
Everybody
hours.
starts pulling in. They're like, oh, hold up. They start getting out their gear on, and they start rocking out as you get in, and you all party to the break of dawn.
Yay!
Angel a little bit before.
I need to
yeah.
get home before dawn.
Yeah. Giles didn't. He's
home.
Right, yeah.
for a cuppa.
Good
Hell
job,
yeah.
everybody.
We saved the day.
Hey.
Sunny Deal's greatest.
End credits.
Thanks, James.
Thanks for putting this up. Hell yeah.
Thanks for everyone for joining us on this really adventurous episode of Pop Culture Roll Call, where we literally stepped into the roles of our characters.
Yes.
That was really fun. I like this game a lot. You didn't need a ton. You just need like a Jenga tower and a little bit of a rule book.
Yep.
Loved it.
Anybody want to play at home with anybody of any age? You just need a Jenga tower
The rule
and
book's about,
storytelling.
$10, $12 for the PDF. It's very well priced. I do it every Halloween
Yeah.
with people who never role play.
Yeah. It's an
They
easy
love
first.
it. It's like the most prep you're gonna do is character creation, and if this was easy, y'all knew your characters. We didn't have to go into it.
Yeah.
But if you find people who might enjoy it, it's always a good time.
Cool. Dread's the name of the game.
Dread. DREAD.
Mm-hmm. And
Maybe we'll put the link up.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Who cares?
Why not? I
We'll
like
put it
it.
in the description.
We love ourselves some indie game makers.
Yeah, right?
There's a whole subreddit of it too.
Hell yeah.
People make their own scenarios. And, there's 3 that come in the book. I've run the werewolf one. Actually, Mike played the werewolf one and then bailed on me halfway through it.
Old wounds.
Yeah.
Scratched them open.
Not bitter.
I'm not bitter about it or anything. So, join us next time for a normal episode.
Happy 300.
Happy 300.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
We'll see you next
See you
time.
next time.
Bye forever. Otacon.
Thanks, bud.
Buddy, thanks so much.
Otacon really hates RPGs.